Communications presentation of Perry Maroon football on the Triple Play Sports Radio Network. We wear maroon. We wear white. We are all in.
3-6.
We run.
Across the 45, across the 50, still going 45, 40, 35, 30, touchdown, and he's tackled at the 26-yard line. Perry first down.
We hit.
A dot in the backfield and dropped by Beaumont at the 40-yard line. He's going to be caught in the backfield, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
We score.
That picks up on the right-hand side, stretches for the end zone and in. Touchdown, Maroon.
And that will be
Got Harrison's back. Touchdown, Perry! Touchdown, Perry!
We are the only Maroon. We are brothers ready to take the field and battle together.
Okay, wait.
In his second season, the captain, Coach Cameron Bennett, is the architect to victory. The time is now.
Perry first down.
It's time for Perry Maroon football.
Get him at the 15-yard line. Perry will take over.
It must all be left on the field tonight.
Get touchdown, Perry.
4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Maroon through and true. Perry Maroon football is brought to you by Brown Duggar Funeral Home. Live, love, legacy. Custom Dental. We didn't invent dentistry. We just made it better. Devon Energy Corporation. Commitment. Run speed. First Bank and Trust. Community minded. Just like you. Ortho, Oklahoma PC. Keeping you together. The Perry Daily Journal. Stillwater Medical Center. Commitment to excellence. Suddenly. Faster, better, easier. The Womack Insurance Agency. Steve Womack's Farmers Insurance. We've got you covered. Van Chevrolet, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Perry Maroon football is also brought to you by DLS Printing and Design, Hair Naturally, and Network, Daddy-O's Music Company, Here It Is, and Thorn Original. Now we go live to the field with a call for tonight's game with the voice of the Perry Maroons, Brock Campbell, and color analyst Mike Shaw.
And welcome to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we're bringing you coverage tonight. Your Perry Maroons visiting the Newkirk Tigers tonight. Newkirk 4-3 and 3-1 in the district. Perry comes in with a record of 4-3, 2-1 in the district. And Mike, we've got a gorgeous night, late October in Cade County here in northern Oklahoma, and Perry is heavily favored tonight. Want to get them on the winning streak, the winning ways again after the last two games. They're really taking it on the chin. 54-6 to Hennessy last week, and you know, talking to Coach and some of the players over the course of that week, of last week after that game, that score was really not indicative of really how the kids played. After Colby went out, it was a long downhill slide after that because the game plan featured Colby a lot that I found out that we knew about going in, but the kids played hard. They didn't quit. They moved the ball, but you know they shot themselves in the foot a couple times from some drives. But really, that score was not indicative of the kind of play that Perry brought last week.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you know, Hennessy's a good team, obviously, and we knew we were going to have to play really well to win, and Colby's going to need to be the one to help us do that. And he goes out on the first drive, even though we scored on that drive. And we thought, hey, different ball game. We're up 6-0. Here we go. We got a good one on our hands. And then the bottom just fell out, and everything just that could go wrong went wrong. You know, we had how many guys we have out? 4 starters out. Then we lost Colby, and then I believe Jones got hurt a little bit, and somebody else got hurt a little bit.
Matt Jones and then Titan.
Yeah, it was like 6 or 7 kids that we need. That if you lose against a team like Hennessy, you know, you're already you're not behind the 8 ball of Hennessy, but you're already looking at a tough game, and you lose those 6, 7 guys. It just started stacking up, and the end result was, we were talking before the game, before the broadcast, we don't think they're as bad as the 108-18 2 scores we've seen the last week, but they do have to start playing better.
I definitely agree. As they come to Newkirk tonight. Newkirk comes in. On a 3-game winning streak.
Thought I had more room, sorry.
They come in with a 3-game winning streak, but they played the likes of Pawnee, Tonkwall, those kind of teams.
All right, a couple we've already played.
The teams that we've really not run the score up, we've really played well against. So I fully expect that to happen tonight for Perry to get back on the winning ways. We're favored 35-14.
Sounds about right.
News okay.
Who knows? They know.
Coming ranked number 20th out of maxpreps.com. And speaking of maxpreps.com, you can find all of our stats that we cover and take care of for you every Friday night on there. So you can see how the team's doing compared to the team that they're playing. It's got matchup information. It's a really cool feature that they have that you can print off and just kind of see how the teams match up if they put their stats in too.
Right, they have. That's the
Newkirk
caveat.
Puts their stats in, so you couldn't get that this week. But and Alba won't next week, or Chisholm does, but Alba doesn't. So it's kind of a cool feature that you can utilize, and if you're interested in the matchups of the game, then it's a great way to follow that. But we got a nice little crowd starting to file in. We're going to have a decent crowd, as we always do, from Perry. But if you can't be here tonight, hope you're listening to us. If you're at the walk-around tonight, have your radio on.
It's homecoming,
or your
isn't
phone. Listen to us on your phone. I don't know if you're going to be there tomorrow, but I will be there. So
no, it's going to be 90 degrees. I'm not.
90 degrees, October 25th. Who would have thought?
It was 85 down in Texas Christian with humidity and all sunshine last week. I'm not doing that again. I'm tired of this weather.
And the score didn't help either.
No, well, 42-9, that never helps.
But anyways, if you're listening to this wherever you are, if you can't be here, we're happy to have you on the broadcast, 10:20 a.m. locally, CampbellCommunicationsOK.com. Click on Listen Live. You can listen to us there, or go to the Triple Play Radio Sports app on your iPhone or your Android, and you can get us there. So we're not on YouTube this week. We will be back on YouTube next week with a television broadcast, and I think I've kind of decided that all the home contests for basketball and wrestling we're going to do on YouTube no matter what.
Oh, okay.
For TV, I'm going to talk to Tyson about that, and then we will have radio broadcasts as well on top of that. So there'll be radio and TV sometimes, but sometimes it'll be just TV or YouTube or whatever. So looking at doing that as well. So, but we're happy to have you on the broadcast tonight, hoping to get Perry back on their winning ways as they are visiting the Newkirk Tigers here on their senior night here in Kate County. You're listening to Perry Marine Football on Triple Play Sports.
You know the excitement of discovering a great bargain, the joy of buying that perfect gift, or the fun of a spontaneous weekend holiday. You may also know the disappointment of disregarding your plans because you couldn't get to the bank on time. Don't let this happen again. Use your good credit to qualify for our First Freedom account and write your own loan anytime you need extra money for pleasure or an emergency. Know the freedom of having a reserve at your fingertips. Find us at bankfbt.com. First Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Ducker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Parent Room and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Ducker Funeral, we are here for you.
More than 1 million wild animals are killed each year illegally. Poaching is a major threat to our wildlife. I'm Tom Barry. I'm an actor with the desire to preserve and for wildlife. The Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust does just that. Work with private landowners to protect wildlife and preserve natural habitat. To learn more or to work with the Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust, call 800-729-SAVE. That's 800-729-SAVE or visit wildlifelandtrust.org. Thank you.
Just like the weather, your life will change at the drop of a hat. So be caught and prepared. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, but no matter what happens, you can make sure your loved ones are provided with a life insurance policy. Speak with your local agent, Steve Womack, and secure peace of mind, knowing you are protecting the ones you love. You can visit with Steve at 623 Delaware Street in Perry, or call him at 580-336-6300. We also invite you to visit his website at www.farmersagent.com/headquarters. Perry Maroon's football pregame show is brought to you by First Bank and Trust Company of Perry. Just like the Maroons, your friends and neighbors at First Bank are proud supporters of this community. First Bank is located at the corner of 7th and Delaware in Perry, or you can call them at 580-336-5562 for all of your banking needs. First Bank and Trust, community-minded, just like you.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Sorry if I can get my my bad jargon out of the way before we get to the broadcast. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. We're going to talk about the opponent tonight, the Newkirk Tigers, with a record of 4-3 and 3-1 in the district. Senior night, they got 17 seniors, bud.
It's a lot.
Of their 37 players, they've got 17 seniors. So that's a big chunk of players that we're going to have senior night ceremonies before the game. But we'll talk about Newkirk. Their 2013 record last year was 3-7.
Wow, they played a lot of games last week.
That's a lot of games, and they played one every week. 3-7 last year. They weren't really good last year at all. Just had a tough year. Their head coach is Bob Underwood. It's his 5th year as head coach. He's also the wrestling coach, and I think he's also the athletic director, so he wears a lot of hats here. And you well know that Newkirk is known for their wrestling program as well. They're always competing with Perry. You don't know that because you're a Putnam North guy, but you will quickly learn that as you're going to be going through the broadcast with me this year with wrestling. So Blackwell, another one, good in wrestling.
I did know that.
Newkirk, Cushing, Plainview, Chandler. Those are all teams we're going to have to contend. Well, not Cushing; they're not in our class. But all those other ones we'll have to contend with. You'll learn that. I'm going to teach you wrestling this year.
Yeah, I know.
You will get taught that. You'll get an education on wrestling this year.
Any elbow drops allowed?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not the WWE. It's not
I'm a novice
Jack
then.
Swabber. And by the way, Jack Swagger, guess where he's from?
Perry?
That's right.
Wow.
Jake Hager is his name. He played football and wrestled at Perry.
Is he in the WWE?
I think he is now. He holds the championship belt. I don't know anything about this because I don't watch it.
Wow.
But he also played football and wrestled at OU. So yes, Jake Hager is. There was an article about him. I think he lives in Pittsburgh, I think, or somewhere. Got a supermodel girlfriend or wife.
Well, they make a lot of money in that profession.
Living the high life. So.
Yeah. Well, good for him.
Anyways, I got off track there.
Yeah,
let's go back to Newkirk. Their offense, they're gonna run a wishbone, and
yeah, that's wild.
It's wild because you don't see it very often, and what they do is it's a very tight wishbone. It's not the wishbone that you see like at OU back in the day. It's a very tight wishbone set that they'll have 3 running backs, or actually a fullback and 2 running backs. Probably, what would you say, partner? About 2 yards behind the quarterback. I mean, it's extremely tight.
2 or 3, and then like all right next to each other. They don't get that, about foot difference or yard difference. It's right there next to them. Right. It's crazy.
Well, then you're also going to see, a 1 set receiver, 2 set receivers.
Yeah.
They're not going to pass that much. They're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to try and get misdirection on counter plays. They're going to try to get to the corner. They're going to try and get Colton Sparks to the corner because of the speed.
Right.
Last year they tried to do that, but he wasn't able to do that against Perry. So Perry had really good containment last year with him. And I expect the same thing because Perry's defense is quick to the ball. They don't allow big plays to the corners. But between the tackles, it might be a little dicey, but we'll see what happens with that. Defensively, did you watch any of the film on them? And did you see what kind of defense are we going to see with them?
It's similar to. It looks like it could be a 4-4, but they kind of come up from a 5-0, a 50 they call it. They'll have 3 down linemen every once in a while, most of the time, but one of their DNs is listed one of their guys listed as a DN, but he stood up pretty much the whole game. And they run 4 linebackers, and then they'll bring a safety down. So sometimes they'll move that 5th guy up and put the safety down, and it's like they're playing a 5-4-2, which is just wild. So that's kind of what we're looking at again tonight. They don't get a lot of good pass rush. Their nose guard is pretty quick. He's only 5'6", 165. But at 6A, I was 5'10", 215, and you just got to use your quickness, and that's what he's going to do. So you got to try to contain that. But other than that, they don't do much of a pass rush. They're kind of stay in your gaps, run your assignments, make the tackle. Kind of a defense. So.
Well, this is your first year covering Newkirk, but that's what Coach Bob Underwood does. He really mixes up his defensive sets because he's the D coordinator. And Newkirk, you're going to find out it's an ugly brand of football.
I noticed that.
You've seen it on film, and I don't mean that derogatory. It's just they want to hold the ball.
Yeah.
They don't want another team to have the ball. They want to hold the ball and run the clock. And their offense is not geared to go fast. They're not up tempo.
No.
They take all the play clock that they need. They take it all the way down to 0 most of the time. But they're not a flashy team. They're not a sexy team. But what they do works for them. So, but it's going to be interesting to see the matchup. I fully expect Perry to have the domination in the trenches on both sides of the ball tonight. I just
Yeah, they got a couple of big boys, but they're not Stroud's type big boys.
Well, in the strengths, they have a strong senior class. We alluded to they have 17 seniors over the 37 players, so they have a strong senior class. The weakness is they're small. Their nose guard is 5'5", 135.
Oh, he's 130. I thought he was 165. I gave him 30 pounds.
Somewhere
he's small. He's little.
So and we've been told the other radio station that covers Newkirk said that he wreaks havoc, and I don't know how he's going to wreak havoc against Dylan Buck or Parker Goschalk or somebody like that right across from him.
Yeah.
And then you got Andrew Randall, Barrett Swan, Matt Jones to all contend with. It's going to be interesting. I think that's going to be one of my keys. The domination of the trenches is going to be key for Perry if they're going to keep moving those chains and keep putting points on the board tonight. Players to watch this year, per the Newkirk radio crew, which is Jordan Woodruff, our station manager. He said the main kids are Colton Sparks, Pake Shin, carrying the ball, Wade Bala, Trevor Johnson, and Lane Levin will be receiving. They don't throw that much, but those are the three guys that they will go to. Colton Sparks is going to get the brunt of the carries, but then Pake Shin will have some carries. Also, Blue Stop will get in there and have some carries. He's a tough kid, too. He's a wrestler that has wrestled at Newkirk for many years. He's a very good job. He qualifies for state every year, so he's a hard-nosed, tough kid as well. The summary of this Newkirk team, I didn't get anything from Coach Underwood because he was busy with senior night activities and stuff like that and planning this week. But if you look at the common opponents with the Maroons, with the Tigers, Newkirk beat Crescent 23-14. Well, Perry won 40-7. Newkirk beat Tonkwall 27-0. Well, Perry won 42-12.
On the road, both times.
Newkirk beat Pawnee 12-6. Perry won 43-10. When you look at those type of scores, you're looking at what we think will be a blowout.
Yeah, and normally at the higher levels you don't compare scores, but at high school levels you can do that a little bit more.
Right.
And when you look at the common opponent, like I kind of scribbled some things. Their points per game winning difference was 14. Ours was 22. We averaged 42.5 in those games. They only averaged 20.5. And those are numbers aren't everything, but they are a direct impact on the play in the game. So I'm a big proponent of stats, that, and numbers. But
well, here's another interesting thing, Mike, is if J.C. Johnston, the Newkirk quarterback, throws an interception, his confidence plummets, according to my sources. And Perry has been known to pick some off this year with some better teams than what Newkirk is going to field tonight. So it's going to be interesting if he throws that first one, what's going to happen from there. So, got a little reverb. Sorry, I don't know what that was. But that's going to be an interesting thing to watch out for as we go throughout the evening, especially if Perry gets that first interception, see how he comes back and responds to that. So, anyways, that's a little look at the Newkirk Tigers as we're here at senior night. Got a nice crowd over there from Perry filing in. The band's here as well. They're going to perform after the game as well. So, anyways, also want to give a little love out while we're doing it. Congratulations to the Perry cross country team. The girls team has made state the third year in a row.
Wow!
So congratulations to
go,
Perry
girls.
Lady Maroons going to the cross country state championship.
Where's that being held this year?
I don't know. Somebody just told me just to let people know.
Okay.
I think it's in the city somewhere. It usually is around in there. But if you know where it is, by all means, text me 405-204-4246. Now, whether we're able to get text or not tonight, I don't know because we're out here in
that's true.
Dane County, and we had trouble with the phone system at Blackwell, and we're just down the road from Blackwell. So if we don't get your text, don't take offense to it. But we're going to try and have a halftime scoreboard show and everything, and try to get that at halftime and see if we can get connected on your 4G. Probably, I doubt it again online. But anyways, that's a look at the other side of the sideline tonight. The Newkirk Tigers. Come back. We're going to have the pregame interview with Coach Bennett after this. These words from our sponsor. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
His activities include football and
The
baseball.
world needs a lot of energy
Dylan
to run,
enjoys fishing,
so we care about where and
hunting,
how
doing
it's
with his
produced.
homeboys, and hanging
At
out with
Devon
his
Energy,
girlfriend,
we're not just
Marissa
providing
Harder.
energy, but
After
responsible ways to
graduation,
supply
Dylan
it.
plans to attend NOC
That's why we're
and
proud
get his
supporters
degree
of the
in
areas
EMT.
where we live and
Dylan
work.
would like to say thank
Because
you
just
to
as
all his
important as what the
parents
world
for
needs
everything
today
they've done for him.
is what it needs for
Love you,
tomorrow.
Daddy.
Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
Hey, football fans. The crunch, crack, and bang of bones go along with gridiron football. But where do you go when your bones take a hit? Turn to Stillwater's own Ortho Oklahoma.
As bone and joint specialists, our board-certified orthopedic physicians join physical therapists and nurses to treat your injuries with hometown friendliness and expert care. At Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together. Learn more at orthook.com or call 405-707-0900.
I know, but I heard him just say that's Colton
At
Sparks.
Stillwater Medical Center, we're asking for more.
From our nurses
And our staff. We're devoting ourselves to providing unhurried and compassionate care.
Our mission is simple, to perfect the patient experience.
It's everything you expect from a major medical center.
With all the things that you love
Okay.
about a hometown hospital. Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
Don't hurt yourself, dude.
Just like the Perry Maroons football team practices hard and plays even harder, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry works 24/7 to provide customers with the very best selection and service. Right now, we're offering a special oil change, filter, and tire rotation for $29.95 and only $69.95 for a diesel oil and filter change. Yes, Vance Chevrolet Buick GMC of Perry, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And his gorgeous girlfriend, Rachel Williams. Lane plans to attend college to become an agricultural
Game
biologist.
Football Show brought to you by First Bank and Trust Company, and with me now, as he is always, every weekend. Bennett and Coach, let's talk about Hennessy. We came out on fire. That first drive went down and scored in that first drive, but after Colby went out with the injury, the rest of the game got one-dimensional, like you said. The game plan was a lot of Colby. But talk about the effort after that injury, and what did you talk about in the film session with the team this week?
Well, I mean, obviously when you lose a guy that's probably one of the fastest kids in the state, it kind of kills you. And then our backup was out as well, so we kind of had to go one-dimensional, which you never want to do, obviously, no matter how good you are throwing the ball or running the ball. The kids they still stayed up. I mean, I think we played hard. If Kobe doesn't go down or if we had Hatfield, I think it'd be difficult. Give all credit to Hennessy. I mean, they're still good. I think the game was closer than what the score was. Our kids gave a lot of effort and they fought, and I was proud of them. And hopefully tonight we can do the same.
And the good thing about Colby's injury is that he may be back for the playoffs. I mean, it's a break that can heal in 4 weeks, according to the doctors. And then also we've got Austin Reyes out tonight. Not really anything major. He'll be back next week, hopefully. And then you get some guys back, so that's going to help solidify the lineup tonight.
Right. Colby, he got a clean break. It didn't separate. It kind of just snapped and then came back together. So hopefully a little faster. Praying on that. All things come together. So we ready for playoffs. He's got one knee. He's had that knee since last year. He's a fighter, and we're kind of giving him a week off. Lanson's back, Hatfield's back. We should be good to go. I mean, we've got everybody that we need back to help try to be successful tonight.
I thought Luke Vollmer and Liam Clausen stepped in last week really nicely in the absence of some of our key players. They really disrupted some plays. Liam specifically made some good plays in space. Talk about their progression this year.
They're getting good. I mean, they work hard. Luke Vollmer, I mean, he worked hard all last off season too, and all these guys did. He shined last off season, and he's stepped up where we need him to step up, and he's done a great job. Liam's been he's been doing a good job so far at corner. We always thought he would, and he's had his time to shine, and he's doing a good job. And we just got to keep getting better all the way around, and keep striving to be successful.
Let's talk about what positive things you saw in film this week that can propel this team potentially to possibly win out and host a playoff game. We're going to take one more at a time. What things did you see on film from last week?
Effort. I mean, the kids played hard. They kept their heads up. Even though we were down, I mean, they still kept their heads up. They kept fighting. I mean, obviously the score wasn't you look at the score, yeah, right, but they did. I mean, they kept fighting hard, and you got to think our JV guys played most of the second half, or the fourth quarter. So, and they scored 2 or 3 more times. So, I mean, needless to say, our kids played hard, and we tell them every week, you play with your potential and you play with that effort. I mean, you can win out, and that's basically what we're going to do tonight.
Well, now let's talk about Newkirk, the opponent tonight. They're 4-3, 3-1 in the district. They're tied with us, for second place, basically. Actually, we're all tied for first, actually. There's four-way tie for first. But let's talk about Newkirk. They're not a sexy team. They're going to run the wishbone on the offense. They might have a single set or a couple receivers outside. And defensively, what are we going to see from the Tigers as well with Coach Bob Underwood in his 5th year?
He does a good job mixing up fronts. Sometimes they go to a 4 front, sometimes they go to a 3 front. He does a pretty good job mixing that up with his kids. Obviously, his 5th year here, he does a good job. Obviously, his kids are tough. We just got to keep playing, find hard and play to our potential, let everything else take care of itself.
Having said that, the keys to tonight's victory to get your your 3rd victory in district and kind of solidify that 3rd position and then go try to get 2nd next week.
Yeah, we just got to stay healthy. We got to stay healthy. We got to jump on these guys quick, not let it become a game. And we just got to have fun and fly around the football and definitely not turn the ball over.
Well, now we come to our segment that you're in the lead with, by the way. You got a game on me not last week, but our coach's picks. And last week, I'm going to talk about my Cowboys. I don't know what's going on with them. You got Kansas State on me. I took OU. I took South Florida. You took South Florida. They came back and won. Yeah, that was a big shocker. And your Huskers took care of the Northwestern team. So this week we've got West Virginia, OSU, Tulsa, Memphis, Rutgers, and Nebraska. I'm actually going to take the Cowboys. I can't believe I'm taking them. I'm hoping that homecoming's going to inspire them a little bit. I'm going to take Memphis, even though they're so bad too. And I'm going to take Nebraska. What about you?
I'm going to take West Virginia. I'm going to take Memphis. And I'll take Nebraska.
All right, Coach, you're 2 games up on me, but I'm trying to get you by the end of the year. Hopefully we'll get there. And anyways, good luck tonight. Get that victory tonight, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Awesome, thanks.
That was Coach Cameron Bennett, your Perry Maroon football head coach. Keep it right here, because on the other side of the break, we're going to have the district roundup, talk about some area teams as well around the Perry area. And then another break, we'll get the starting lineups and the opening kickoff with your Perry Maroons, your number 20 Perry Maroons, visiting the Newkirk Tigers here on their senior night in Newkirk, Oklahoma, and K County. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
We lend money for vacations, weddings, homes, autos, trucks, farm equipment, home improvement, and new businesses. Now it's even easier with our online app at bankfbt.com. It's quick, convenient, and secure. First Bank for all of life. First Bank and Trust Company is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
Army National Guard, you can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hi, this is Brock Campbell, owner of Campbell Communications. I'd like to take this time right now to thank our contributing sponsors for the 2014 Perry Maroon football season. DLS Printing and Design, Here It Is, Hair Naturally, The Pin Network, and Thorn Originals. Thank you for your generosity, love, and support of Campbell Communications and the Perry Maroons. Without you, our broadcasts are not possible. Thanks again, and go Maroons!
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as the Newkirk High School Band is playing our national anthem and concludes it right there. And we're going to talk about our district roundup tonight, week 8 already in the season. I can turn myself on. That's the second time I've done that tonight, Mike. You think by the week, game 8, I would know how to run this board, but now I'm on. So, anyways, welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. We're going to go through the district roundup. Week 8, October 24th, and we're going to start off at Alva. Alva is going to be visiting the Tonkawa Buccaneers. Alva 0-7, Tonkawa 1-6. Kind of flip a coin there, Mike, and just pick one there, I guess. And
it's going to be a rough one.
And then we've got the. It's going to be a lot of routes tonight, I believe. The number 12 Chisholm Longhorns, 6-1, 3-1, are going to go to Pawnee, 1-6, 0-3 to take on the Pawnee Black Bears. The Oklahoma Legion Legionnaires, 2-5, 0-1, will go to Hennessy, take on 6-1, 4-0, number 3, number 5 Hennessy Eagles, whichever poll you're looking at. And they're only favored by 7, which I thought was just horrendous.
I don't understand. What level is Oklahoma Legion?
I really
don't even know where they are. It must be a homeschool team.
Yeah. Who knows? But and then of course your Prairie Maroons 5-2, 2-1, taking on the 4-3, 3-1 Newkirk Tigers. Last week's district scores: Tonkawa was goose-egged by Chisholm, 41-0. Alva took it on the chin to Oklahoma Christian, number 1 Oklahoma Christian, 69-20. Newkirk only beat the Pawnee Black Bears 12-6 at Pawnee, and then Hennessy all over Perry 54-6. Area teams tonight: 6-8-2, the 4-3 Stillwater Pioneers, number 5, number 7. 0-3 in the district. They're going to have to win out to get to the playoffs, their partner. Yeah. They're going to take on the number 15 Putnam City West Patriots, and don't let that ranking fool you because there's only 15 teams in 6A2.
Right. So I was looking at that for a second thinking, what the heck?
That's why they're number 15. Last week, Choctaw clipped the Pioneers in Stillwater 21-17. Class 5A, 7-0, 4-0. Number 2, number 4 Guthrie Blue Jays will go to Southeast and take on the Southeast Spartans in the Oklahoma City area, 1-6, 0-4. Last week, Guthrie just pinned it on Western Heights, 62-0. In Class 3A, 5-2, 3-1. Number 19 Perkins Trine Demons will go to the number 1, number 2 Kingfisher Yellow Jackets, 6-1, 3-0. Last week Perkins was all over Manford, 69-34. They were killing Manford, but Manford got points in on the Perkins JV team. I think
Guthrie actually played last night too. They beat Southeast 48-0.
They did. Okay, thank you, partner. I didn't know that. So 48-0. Guthrie goes to 5-0. And continues their winning ways without Coach Rafe Watkins, who has since gone to Muskogee.
Keeping them churning.
So, anyways, Class A, the 6-1, 3-0, number 12 Morrison Wildcats are going to the Yale Bulldogs, 0-6, 0-3. Last week, Morrison all over Barnsdall. The Panthers took it on the chin to the Wildcats, 38-6. Class B, the Woodland Cougars, 3-4, 3-3, will visit the Garber Wolverines, 5-2, 3-2. Last week, Garber all over the Watts Engineers, 68-14. And in Class C, Covington Douglas, 4-3, 3-2, will visit the 4-3, 4-1 Deer Creek Lamont Eagles. Last week it was all Covington Douglas, 52-6. And the standings in Class 2A1 district play looks like this: Chisholm, Hennessy, Newkirk, and Perry all tied for first mathematically in the district right now, followed by Pawnee at 0-3, Alva at 0-3, and Tonkawa at 0-4. So, Chisholm and Hennessy tied for first at 3-0 and 4-0. Newkirk and Perry tied for second. My bad. So Perry is in second place, and we said this, partner. We said Perry is, if the year goes the way we thought it was going to go, Perry should be playing for second in the district, and they've got the opportunity to do that if they take care of business.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to win tonight, go to 3-1, and see how Chisholm shakes out. You just said who they're playing. I'm sorry.
They are playing Pawnee tonight.
Pawnee. So okay. So when Chisholm goes to 4-0,
they'll go to 4. Yeah, they'll go to 4-0. I got that wrong. It should be 3-0, and yeah. Anyways, Chisholm, we're going to just say they're 7-1 and 4-0.
No offense to who they're playing, but they've allowed 8 points all year in the district.
And speaking of which, you look at these two teams, and Perry in the district has 91 points for them, given up 76, but they played stiffer competition. Newkirk, on the other hand, 97 points for, 95 against. Overall, Newkirk has 132 points for and 157 against. Perry has 181 and 169 against. So these teams are pretty evenly matched on paper, but really, honestly, it's not going to be that way tonight.
I don't see it that 169 is 54 to Cashin and 54 in a row to Hennessy.
Yeah.
I said that weird. Hennessy, it's like the state.
Pronunciation. But Perry, let's be honest, has played a much tougher schedule.
Up to date, yeah. Definitely, because you throw Stroud and Blackwell in there, and they've got 9 or 10 9 wins combined, I think.
Yeah, anyways, that's a look at the district roundup tonight, area schools. If you have any scores of interest, we'll try to get them to us at 405-204-4246. You can text that phone, or Mike, your phone is better. Give them
I've got pretty good service. I just checked on the Oklahoma City Legionnaires too. They're an independent school, but anyway, 405-826-6408.
And that's the numbers to call. And with that, we're going to take. Actually, we're going to keep it right here. Let's talk. We got about 10 minutes before this one kicks off, and wanted to let you guys know that we're getting ready to get into basketball and wrestling here in about maybe a month or so, and we're looking for some more basketball and wrestling sponsors for the season that's upcoming. So if you'd like to sponsor, go to CampbellCommunicationsOK.com. You can go to CampbellCommunicationsOK@gmail.com if you want to email me, text me, or call me 405-204-4246. And also wanted to let you know Campbell Communications is soon going to be coming to Stillwater, Oklahoma. Yes, I will be moving to Stillwater within the month or so. So Stillwater, Oklahoma will be now the headquarters of Campbell Communications. That will put me closer to Perry and able to do a lot more things for the Perry Maroons and Perry Public Schools and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited about that. My partner alongside me is still going to be along for the ride. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. He's going to learn about wrestling, and he's going to see how dominant Perry is, and he's just read the articles and seen the records, but he's going to see
the shirts with all the national state titles.
He's going to see up close how dominating Perry is when they get on the mat. So
it'd be like when I was in college. I went to OSU wrestling matches.
So, anyways, speaking of which, you got OSU, West Virginia, OSU tomorrow, homecoming. If you're going over there or listening to us, you'll have to walk around tonight. We're happy to have you as well. OU's off for the weekend. You got Tulsa visiting Memphis, and I'm picking Memphis because Tulsa's just so bad. And
they're struggling.
Then Nebraska hosts Rutgers, so and that's Coach's pick. I put Nebraska in there because he's a Husker fan, and no offense to any of our OU or OSU people that are in the state, but he likes the Huskers, and he's from Oklahoma, but, you like who you like, so.
Nebraska should win that pretty easily.
Not very many games tomorrow that are worth watching.
Well, last week was great, and I was in freaking Fort Worth watching that awesome debacle and then driving home. That one.
Well, and then last week I was in my living room just in front of the TV, just enjoying. Well, not really enjoying because I was not real happy with the way my team played, but that's another story. We got about 8 minutes to go. We'll take another break. We'll come back to the keys to tonight's game, get the starting lineups for you, and the opening kickoff. You're listening to Perry Bird Football on Play Sports.
The umpire
When
is
you
Sean
walk through
Satterfield.
hospital doors, you
The
have high
linesman is Brian
expectations.
Murray.
At
The
Stillwater
line judge
Medical
is Guy
Center, our
Cooper.
physicians,
And the back judge is Wayne
staff
Edwards.
understand.
And we're ready to accommodate you. Our team provides
This
the
again?
personal care you expect from a hometown
425 again.
And support through its
One
medical
senior
technology.
class football player.
with the patient experience perfected.
Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
I don't see Reyes.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Dagger Funeral.
Played last week.
We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that
Keeping
losing
him
a
out for
loved
the
one
lesser
is never
opponents.
easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our
It
calling
shows how confident our
to help
coaches
ease
are.
this process as
We
much
can,
as possible.
he's
We're
really
avid
good.
supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located
Bulmer's
at
good,
1010
too.
North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral, we are here for you.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I had to let that song go a little bit.
Always.
You got to get to that bridge there. But we're going to go ahead and go to the starting lineup tonight. These are just a guess. We don't have complete starting lineups, but these are just guesses tonight. We're going to go quickly as we've got about 6 minutes and change before we get to kick this one off. On the offense for Newkirk, the quarterback will be the senior number 9, J.C. Johnston. The running back number 2, senior Colton Sparks. Running back number 3, senior Dylan North. The fullback number 17, senior Paik Shin. Wide receiver number 7, senior Wade Bala. We don't have a tight end.
Pretty sure I saw Max Keene playing tight end last week.
We'll say Max Keene will start. If not, it'll be Trevor Johnson, one of the two.
Yeah, they didn't run it with the tight end much.
Right. Left tackle, we think it'd be number 57, senior Tyler Hoochin. Left guard, number 53, senior Caleb Vapp. The center, number 76, junior Brian Bloomfield. Right guard number 73, senior Tyler Fast, and the right tackle number 52, junior Lane Pematiki. I think that's his name. So we're going to say Pematiki. On the defense for Newkirk.
That's how I would pronounce it.
On the defense for Newkirk, the D number 53, senior Caleb Vapp. The nose guard, we don't have the defensive tackle. Did you see who was on that?
It was hard. I'm pretty sure it was actually, no, it was Hobbs, 72.
Trey Hobbs, okay. The nose guard, number 38, that little guy, senior Derek Smith. Defensive end, number 25, senior Carl Maxkeen. Linebackers for the Tigers, number 17, Pake Shin, number 18, Trevor Johnson, and number 34, Bradley McDonald. The corners for the Tigers, the senior, number 13, Lane Levin. Number 2, Colton Sparks. Don't have a strong safety.
Yeah, I couldn't pick one out either.
The free safety, I'm pretty sure it's going to be number 22, junior
big.
Jordan Scott. I think J.C. Johnson starts in defensive backfield as well.
Yeah,
so
I would imagine.
He may be the safety.
Most quarterbacks do.
Speaking of him, he'll be doing the kickoff and the punting duties, and the punt return will be Jordan Scott. So that's the lineups for Newkirk. On the other side of the ball for the Maroons, the visiting Maroons, quarterback, as always, Dawson Padilla, number 13. Tailback, number 6, Brian Hatfield, in for the injured Colby Mendenhall. And if you missed our pregame, and I'm sorry you did because I didn't have the right button pushed, Colby Mendenhall is not out for the season. He can come back for the playoffs.
Ooh, that's good.
It's just it's a break. It's a clean break. It should heal nicely, and he could be back for the first week of playoffs. So
that'll be big.
I heard that he's broken his collarbone 6 times, partner, in his football career. So
it's just one of those things.
It's just one of those things. At the fullback position, number 42, senior Garrett Byer. Receivers for Perry, number 1, Braden Sweet, the senior. Number 20, the senior Joe Rupp. And number 15, welcome back to sophomore Drake Dell. Actually, we had him last week. No, we didn't.
No, he was out last week, too.
He's back this week, so welcome back to Drake Dell. That'll solidify the wide receiver lineup for us.
Yeah.
Give us another weapon tonight. Across the line, the left tackle, number 71, senior Matt Jones. Left guard, the senior, number 53, Spencer Hartwood, or the senior, number 15, senior Dylan Buck. Haven't made a decision there. Center position, same thing. It could be the sophomore, number 70, Parker Koschak, or the senior, number 52, Dylan Buck. Right guard, 73, senior Barrett Swant. Right tackle, number 56, senior Andrew Randall. For the defensive side of the ball for the Maroons, number 55, the senior defensive end, Devin Blancett. Welcome back to Devin. He nursed a ankle injury last week as well. The defensive tackle, Garrett Byer and Spencer Hartwig. The other DN will be Andrew Randall. The linebackers for the Maroons will be Dylan Buck, the number 52, the senior, and number 6, Brian Hatfield.
Welcome back to both of them as well.
Yeah, the Sam position will be number 25, junior Luke Volmer, as we're playing a 4-2-5 as well again tonight. The Will position, number 1, senior Braden Sweet. Corners for the Maroons, Liam Clausen, number 4, the sophomore, and the senior, number 20, Joe Rupp, will move to corner from his safety position. And at free safety, putting Drake Dell back there, number 15, the sophomore. Kicking for the Maroons, I almost said the Cowboys, sorry. Garrett Byer will do the kicking and the punting duties. Place kicker Dawson Padilla. Kick return Braden Sweet and Brian Hatfield. Punt return Braden Sweet. Here comes the Perry Maroons as Newkirk has just came out. Let's quickly go to the keys to the ball game. 2 minutes to go. Partner, go.
I got the in the trenches, hang on to the ball, and Chris with your running receivers run crisp routes, and Padilla throw crisp throws. That's all I got.
And I will say, know that you're better than this team. Come out with a swagger. Come out with the intensity you had last week. Take care of business early. Coach had a good comment last night. He said to his junior varsity, he's like, our goal is to get at 50-0 and get you guys in. That's our goal. So that's what we're hoping for tonight, and that's what is going to be on tap. We're almost ready to get started with Perry is going to receive the ball. So Newkirk won the toss. They will kick, so the Maroons will have the ball to start the game. And so the Maroons will be working from our left to right, so they'll be going from the north to the south. The field runs north to south. Newkirk will be defending the south goal, working from our right to our left on your radio dial. And the Maroons break the huddle, getting set for their kickoff duties. Braden Sweet will go back to return deep for the Maroons. Liam Clausen will be here on the left side. And Coach Landers goes by me. And let's see, is that Drake Dale over there on the far side? No, that's Joe Rupp. Joe Rupp's in the middle.
Yeah, that is Rupp over there.
And who's on the far right? Can't tell who that is, but
Mason, I
getting
think.
ready to kick
No,
it
it could be Volmer.
Glad to have you with us. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we're going into the break game broadcast. J.C. Johnson to now kick from his own 40-yard line. Perry to receive. Still waiting for the call to put the game in motion. You can turn the music off. There we go.
I think that's Vollmer on the far side.
Eerily silent now.
J.C.
Johnson approaches the ball, puts the ball in the air, and there we are. We're underway. That's going to be Vollmer with the carry across the 30, 35, 40, 45, gets across the 45 and dump truck down. No, that's Mason Taylor.
Oh, wow, nice run, Mason.
Mason Taylor out to the 49-yard line, picked it up about the, what did we say, about the 20, 15?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So, let's see, we'll give him a 29-yard kickoff return.
Good job, bud.
And Mason Taylor, nice job to open the ball game. Perry will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Newkirk 48-yard line, so we'll give him officially a 28-yard return. Dawson Padilla brings the troops to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the near side, 2 to the far, 1 back set. That's Hatfield. Padilla in the shotgun formation, pistol formation, gets a snap, passes down the left side of the line of scrimmage. The pass is incomplete, intended for Drake Dale. Pass just got a little away from him. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Maroons.
Yeah, well, I tell you, partner, it's one of the darkest stadiums I've ever been at.
It's
Pardon my misuse of the English language there, finishing with the preposition, but.
So second, I don't think anybody's going to carry.
Okay, good.
2nd and 10 for the Maroons. 2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near. 1 back set, pistol formation. Dawson Padilla in the shotgun. Barking the call, looks at his wrist for the play. Gets the snaps, going to hand it to Brian Hatfield right up the middle. Across midfield, and he gets dump truck down about the 49-yard line. So we're going to give him a pickup of officially maybe 2 yards of the play. So it brings up 3rd and 8 for the Maroons.
It's a little bit of a different ball game there when you got not seeing Colby back there starting.
3rd and 8 for the Maroons, backed up. 3rd and long here. 2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near. Same set, pistol formation. Hatfield behind Padilla in the shotgun. Takes a snap, makes the handoff to Hatfield and throws left side, and it's complete to Braden Sweet across the 40-yard line to the 35. And that's a pickup of 15 yards and a 1st down and a 3rd down conversion for the Maroons.
That was Sweet, you said, right?
That was Sweet,
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Completion is good for a Maroon 1st down.
And it was not a pretty pass. He went down and got it. Nice sliding catch for Braden Sweet as they get to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Perry at the 35 of the Tigers. 4 receiver set, 1 back set. Back to passes, Dawson Padilla. Good pickup by Hatfield.
He
got it wide open. Drake Deal! And he stumbles at the 1. The 1-yard line got him, and it's a 34-yard completion and a 1st and goal from the 1.
Yeah, we call that. Actually, looks like he's maybe at the 2, partner.
At the 2, so we'll give him a 33-yard completion, and the 2-yard line bit him, and you know what? And it's 1st and goal for Perry.
Yeah, that's the old turf monster. Comes up out of there every once in a while.
But he was wide open, and that's what we thought. I thought that seam route would be wide open all day.
Yeah, Drake's got good speed for sophomore. And I figured watching tape they could take advantage of the speed.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Dawson Padilla under center. 2 receivers, 1 to the near, 1 to the far. High formation. Give it to Brian Hatfield in the backfield. He's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss. And almost back to the 5. We'll call it probably the 4-yard line, maybe a loss of 2. Actually, no, they're going to give it back to the 5. Loss of 3, so 2nd and 5 from 2nd and goal from the 5.
You got to do better. That's unacceptable. You got to do better on the O-line than that. Guys, come on.
2nd and goal for Perry at the Newkirk 5. Just underway, 10-10 to go, 1st quarter. Under center is Dawson Padilla. He's got 2 backs behind him. Garrett Byer right to his right. Back in the backfield is Hatfield. 2 receivers set, 1 to the near, 1 to the far. Gets the snap, going to hand it to Hatfield. Trying to get around the right side. He's going to be stacked up in the backfield and got another loss of the play.
Yeah, those guys
just can't get to the corner.
My partner, I was having to help a Newkirk person out finding the PA guy.
And it's
what happened?
No gain. Back behind the line of scrimmage, Hatfield had the carry. No gain. Actually, you lost 2 yards again, so 3rd and goal at the 7. And what they had 1st and goal at the 2, it's now 3rd and goal at 7, partner.
Yeah, going the wrong direction.
They're trying to get Hatfield on the corner, and it's just good penetration and good pursuit by the Newkirk defense. Now Padilla in the shotgun now, pistol formation, 2 receivers set, got a flag. And let's see what we got. And if it's on Perry, it's going to be another 5 back. It's going to be delay game on Padilla. So it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 12 now. Boy, partner, Perry shot themselves in the foot ever since they got to the 2-yard line.
Yep, trying to maintain their dominance or establish their dominance on the front line. It's not working out right
This
now.
might work well for the Maroons. They get a little bit more room to work with. Dawson Padilla fumbles
Not when
the
you do
snap,
that.
and he's going to go all the way back to the 20-yard line. He's going to lose 8 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th and 20.
Oh. Dang. Looks like it's about the 24. 25-yard line.
Oh, it's a 25-yard line. So, gosh,
Lost to 13.
Loss of 13 yards on the play. My bad.
They're bad,
Perry
too.
has just shot themselves in the foot. 4th and long from the 24 of Newkirk.
Got to get in the touchdown.
Yeah, he got
4th and
score here.
goal.
Dawson Padilla back to pass. Nice pickup by Hatfield. Flushed out to his left. He's going to pass short. It's complete to Drake Dill. Makes one miss. Makes another miss. He's going to be short.
Good effort.
Down at the 10-yard line. So we got 14 yards on the play, but it's going to be turnover and downs. Newkirk will take over, and it was bad when those penalties start piling up there, partner. And
Absolutely, partner. That's the absolute worst thing you wanted to do. You know, it pins Newkirk deep now, but still, you wanted a touchdown there. You're at the 2.
Yeah. So Newkirk comes out, first possession of their the ball game for them. J.C. Johnston comes out as the quarterback. Boy, it's hard to see these numbers out here, partner.
I know. I was having the same trouble on film.
Johnson is shotgun. Back. He's going to get handoff to stop. And gets up the middle of the field. Gets up to about, almost got to the 15. That's actually to the 14. That's about a 5-yard pickup, 6-yard pickup, we'll call it. Started at the 8, so second and 4.
Gave that to stop.
I think so. I'm listening to the PA announcer. He's got a better view than I do. Now J.C. Johnson brings him out to the line of scrimmage again. Shotgun formation. 2 backs in the backfield. He's going to take his own number up the middle of the field, crosses the 15, falls forward to about the 17. That's a 3-yard pickup. That'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Tigers.
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
Yeah, I heard that. Quarterback keeper.
Stop was made by number 52.
So 3rd and 1 for Perry. This is a big down to get the Tigers off the field and get the ball back.
Yep.
Actually, 3rd and 2. A short 2, actually.
Yeah, well, they gave him more yards than I thought.
J.C. Johnson brings him to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. They're not showing their bone, partner.
No, they didn't show any shotgun on
two
film last
receivers
week.
To the near, one to the far, 2-back set. Johnson in the shotgun. He's going to pass, and it's going to be out of bounds, incomplete. Nice effort over there on the far sideline, but it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers, and Perry holds.
Good hold on for Perry there. They should swing good field position still here because they're button deep in the territory. But partner, they came out 3 shot or at least 2 shotguns.
Yeah.
They didn't show that at all last week.
And that was Clausen in coverage. He was there. It was a good play, but if it was a better ball, it would have been complete. Thankfully, it falls out of bounds. Drake Dell back to receive the punt from standing about his own 43-yard line. J.C. Johnson in to punt for the Tigers. He stands almost back to his goal line. There'll be 4th and 2 for Newkirk at their own 16. Gets a snap, a high snap, gets it though, gets a boot into it. A high short kick. It's going to hit about the 48-yard line, takes a Newkirk bounce. It's going to roll across the 45 and back to the 43 where Drake Dell originally was standing. It'd be 1st and 10 for Perry. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Cooper. Your teeth is secure. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our work to get acquainted with us. And get $100 off any new dental services found in Dr. Cooper. This was exam, x-ray, and a private consultation for only $38.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. On the exchange, the snap is bobbled and fumbled, and Newkirk recovers. The fumble will go on Dawson Padilla again. And, boy, it's not starting good for the Maroons right now. They've got to get this together quickly, partner.
Absolutely, and we've seen that happen before in the past, even with Coley playing Mendenhall ball from the snap.
Newkirk coming out in the shotgun formation again. 2 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. 2-back set again. J.C. Johnson has it. He's going to give it to that's North around the right side. Made a couple miss. Falls up to about the 35-yard line. They gave him about 4 yards in the play.
North brought down.
So it brings up a 2nd and 6 for Newkirk.
Well, this is a dreadful worst case scenario start for the Maroons.
They say 2nd and 5, but that's 2nd and 6. They only gave him 4 to the 35.
Yeah, that doesn't look like 5.
So 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side for the Tigers. 1 back set. J.C. Johnson in the shotgun. Now he's back to pass, throws down the line of scrimmage, and boy, if Joe Rupp was looking, he's gone, partner.
Yeah.
Because he jumped that route. He was playing the pass and the player, but it falls incomplete on the near sideline here, on the Newkirk side. Newkirk wearing those blue helmets with the pink N on it for breast cancer awareness. Perry in their maroon helmets with the P on it, the gray P, the white jerseys, the maroon pants. So 3rd and 6 for Newkirk. Johnson gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks right at the middle. Makes a couple misses, and makes another miss. Still going across the 20, 15, 10. He's still going, and finally tackled by Clausen at the 8, and that's just poor tackling from the 35 to the 8. That is a 27-yard pickup and a first down for Newkirk. Good grief.
Good grief is right, partner.
That's their first down, but that is just poor tackling. I mean, he's a little guy. He hit behind his line of scrimmage, but man, you got to tackle better if you're Perry. So 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Johnson gets snaps, going to call his own number up the middle. Maybe falls forward for 2 yards to the 6. They're going to give him the 6 yards or the 6-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Pickup of 2 on the play.
Johnson brought down by number 40.
See if Perry can bow up and stop Newkirk now.
Yep.
You got to.
Yeah, you got. I mean, it's gut check time.
You can't give Newkirk momentum, especially on senior night.
Not at home on the senior night. Yeah, you play more inspired on senior night.
Once again, the shotgun formation, 2 back set, 2 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Johnson gets a snap, rolls to his right, still rolling, passes into the end zone. It falls incomplete. Oh no, it's. I thought he was going to put his hands up, but it's incomplete. Intended for Lane Levin. Referee kind of confused me. I didn't think he caught that.
Well, I tell you that part of the Newkirk must have seen something on film that they wanted to exploit and had some shotgun packages they just didn't use last game because they've gone out in 7 to 10 plays. It's been about 7 of 8 have been shotgun.
So third and goal from the 6-yard line for the Tigers. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far, 2 back set. Shotgun formation is Johnson again. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks. Makes 1 miss. Gets to the corner to the right side. Good tackle in space by Joe Rupp.
I think it's Sweet.
Braden Sweet. Good tackle in space by Sweet. Got to the 5, so it's going to be 4th and goal. And if Braden doesn't make that tackle,
that's
he's
a touchdown.
in.
Yeah, that was a great stop.
They're going to bring the field goal formation out for the Tigers.
Good. I don't have much confidence in their kicker. He was a little shaky last week.
Yeah, but this is a chip shot. He should make. He's got to cut this one just a little bit. Can't tell.
Wade Balla.
Wade Balla, snap back, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. Newkirk leads 3-0. We'll take another timeout. You're listening to Perry Marine Football on Triple Play Sports.
To win football games, it takes great coaching, hard work, and talent. To stay in business for 19 years, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry has valued its customers, providing them with friendly, outstanding service and the best prices around. Our customers tell us we're a comfortable place to buy a car. If you haven't experienced the Vance Perry difference, come by for a visit. You'll be glad you did. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as Newkirk has taken the lead 3-0. And partner Perry had all the momentum in that first drive, just kind of shot themselves in the foot, got all the way to 2, and then penalties just plagued them, and they've got to respond here as Newkirk has come out with some different packages, and Perry's just going to have to adjust now.
Yeah, and best case scenario there, you held them to 3, not to 7. So that's a good stop and a good sign for the defense.
Johnson back to kick off from his own 40-yard line. Puts a boot into it. Short kick. Short. Picked up by, that's Clausen. Crosses the 30, crosses the 35. Still going. Hit at the 35 hard. Punch down right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Perry at their own 35. Actually, yeah, that was Liam Clausen. So we'll give him about a 10-yard pickup.
To start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Maroons at their own 35. Go ahead, partner.
I was just saying, 35, that's another good start. for the offense, but position-wise, they need to come through.
Just looked a little shaky in that.
Well, I want to see him throw it again.
Yeah, a little shaky once we got to the 2-yard line. Dawson Padilla's got to really get his confidence back. He's going to go under center now. I formation, 2 receivers, one to the near, one to the far for the Maroons. Gets the snap, going to hand it to Hatfield, trying to get to the left side, cuts it up, makes one miss. Good job across the 40. Still going, dragging the whole team to the 45, 46-yard line. And that's going to be a first down, 11 yards in the play. First down for Perry. That's more like it.
That's absolutely more like it. The line stepped up and knocked the people off the ball and opened the holes on that one. Like the parting of the Red Sea.
I didn't see a flag. Where's the flag?
They're pink tonight, by the way.
We got a flag on the play. Personal foul. Face mask on Newkirk. So add 15 to the run after the run. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Perry deep in Newkirk territory now. And yeah, it's hard to see those flags. It's hard to see a lot of things because there's not much light at this football field.
No, it's a dark one. It's basically essentially a 26-yard run there by Hatfield.
So Perry will get the ball 1st and 10 from the Newkirk 40-yard or 39-yard line. Padilla under center again, I formation, 2 receivers to the near side. Gets the snaps, going to hand it to the road grader right up the middle. Gets across the 40 to the 35, giving him about 5 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Maroons.
Set Garrett up right behind the quarterback, and he's got a good head of steam going and nice little run there. I like that. Gets him immediately going past the line of scrimmage and gets a good effort. Good effort by Garrett.
They say 4, but it's at the 35. I'm giving him 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Perry. Padilla under center again. I formation, 2 receivers to the near side once again. Gets the snaps, going to hand it to Hatfield around the right side. Cuts it up the center of the field, gets across the 30, and falls forward to about the 28-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 8 yards and another first down for Perry.
Well, the line, whatever was said to the lineman on the sidelines, it got through. They're opening up big holes now. How many yards you give them on that one, partner?
I gave him 8 to the 28-yard lines where they got the ball marked. So pick up from 35 to the 28, so that's an 8-yard. Actually, that's a 7-yard.
Okay.
My bad.
Tough to see. The Hashes are down by the sidelines tonight.
1st and 10 for Perry at the Newkirk Tiger 28. I formation once again. 2 receivers, 1 to the near, 1 to the far for the Maroons. Padilla gets snaps, going to hand it to Hatfield. We got a flag, and then we might have motion.
Yeah. The Vollmer playing tight end tonight.
Dead ball now. Ball start on Perry. So going to back him up 5 yards. So they'll bring a 1st and 15 for Perry at the 33-yard line.
Cannot let that happen again. They're just mental mistakes tonight already for first 2 drives. 2 out of 3 drives.
Perry breaks the huddle. 1st and 15 now from the 33-yard line of the Tigers. Now pistol formation once again for the Maroons. Gets the shotgun snap. Hatfield gets a carry around the left side. Cuts it up the middle field nicely. Across the 30, almost to the 25. Give him the 26. That's going to be a 7-yard pickup. Brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Maroons.
That was a great play. They essentially pulled Garrett from one side of the formation to the other. Had Luke come down and crash and open up a big hole, and that was a great run by. Yeah.
And nice vision, too, by Hatfield.
Yeah, seeing the hole. That's the key thing. You don't have to be fast. If you see that vision, that makes you a much better runner. He's got good vision.
2 receivers to the near side, 2-back set. Padilla under center for the Maroons. Gets the snaps, going to hand it to Brian Hatfield. Around the right side, trying to find a hole. Trying to get around the right side. Got maybe to the... might have got to the 24-yard line, but we're going to see what they gave him. He didn't get him much.
Yeah, maybe a yard. I'm going to give him a yard.
Give him a yard to the 24, so bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Maroons.
Scoreboard says still 25, but that's at least a yard past the 25.
Yeah, that's the 24, so we're going to give him 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Maroons. Padilla in the pistol formation, 1-back set, 2 receivers to the far side, 3 receivers, actually trips to the far, 1 receiver to the near.
Look for Braden an underneath
back
route.
Pass. He's going to throw the slant to Braden Sweet. It's caught, and a good design play across the 20 falls forward to about the 15-yard line. That is a pickup of 10 yards and a first down for Perry.
Great communication by Dawson and Sweet on the play partner. I saw Sweet tap his helmet right before the snap.
Hey, I'm open.
Yeah, Dawson.
I got coverage.
And Dawson saw it and just threw it right to him, drilled him.
So
how many did you give him?
I gave him
11 or 10.
I gave him 12. Got to the 8. Actually, no, they
the 14, I
got
think.
to the 14. So
Give him 11.
Give him 11 yards. Here's a snap. Brian Hample, big hole around the left side, cuts it up the middle. He's close to the goal line, gets across the 5, falls forward to about the, we'll call it the 3-yard line. Give him 11 yards of the play. First and goal for Perry.
This is a little more of what we thought we would see coming out.
Actually gave him the 2, so give him 12 yards on the play. But I like his vision. He punched it out to the left side where the play was originally. Then he cut it back into the middle of the field, and he had nothing but daylight.
Yeah, Brian's really showing me something here tonight. I knew he was a hard runner, but I didn't know he was this talented of a runner with the vision.
First and goal, Padilla in the pistol formation. Trips again to the far side, one to the near. He's going to give it to Hatfield up the middle. He's tripped in the backfield, falls forward to maybe the 1.
Number 26, White Meyer.
He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. It might be second and goal from the 2. I think it is. I think they got him for no gain. Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
You've got to punch this in here. Absolutely imperative.
Is that 42 seconds left in the first quarter?
Yeah, it is, partner.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going quick.
Second and 1 from the 1. Perry at the 1-yard line. Dawson D under center. Gets snapped, hands it to the road grader, gets up the middle. He's stopped at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. And it's going to be third and goal. And they stood up Garrett Byer. I can't believe that.
Might have been Hobbs. He's about 299. So
20 seconds to go.
About the only guy who can do
in
it.
The first quarter, Perry still not on the board. 3-0 Newkirk. Not what we intended. I think Perry's going to take it to the quarter, and I think that's where we're going to stand. 3-0 is going to be the score as we go to the second quarter. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
Does hearing those killer football hits make you hurt? At Ortho, Oklahoma, you don't have to be a college athlete to be treated like a star. And you don't have to go to a metropolitan area to access quality treatment. Enjoy big-time care from bone and joint specialists with hometown friendliness and ease. Experience state-of-the-art equipment like our latest open-sided MRI, world-class treatments, and on-site physical therapy. Visit us at orthook.com. At Ortho, Oklahoma, we're keeping you together. Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is across the border of Perry Maroon Athens. From headlines to classifieds, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. 3-0 Newkirk leads as we go to the second quarter. I want to let you know this game is sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit DevonEnergy.com today to learn more about how they're producing energy in a responsible manner. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep, and Mike, commitment's got to run deep for this Maroons as they were shut out in the first quarter. Not what we expected from this Newkirk team, but they come out with a couple wrinkles offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going shotgun formations. Only thrown about 3 passes, but we're running out of the formation, and that was a really fast quarter, by the way, Brock.
They gave the loss of 1 to Garrett on the last play, so it's third and goal from the 2. Padilla under center, 2-back set, 1 receiver to the near, 2 to the far. Garrett Byer up the middle, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Perry, 2-yard burst by Garrett Byer, the senior, and Perry's up 6-3. That's more like it there, partner.
That's what we want to see.
A 2-yard plunge right up the middle and maybe cut it out to the left side just a little bit. But they dragging tacklers as he crosses the goal line. So it's a touchdown. Garrett Byer, Perry on top 6-3, and they're going to go for 2. As we're going to have a receiver to the near and 2 to the trips to the far, actually. 1-back set, pistol formation. And we've got a flag on the play. We're either going to have a false start or delay game again. It's going to be encroachment on Newkirk. So move the ball half the distance.
Give us a yard.
So half the distance from the 3, so about the yard and a half. Yard and a half. How do you say that? The 1.5 yard line.
Yeah, 1.5 yard line.
Get that on my mind. So going for 2 here. Same formation. Padilla in the pistol formation. Back to pass now. Firing the slant. It's tipped and it's incomplete. So Perry leads at 6-3. We'll come back. We'll take another timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
You deserve quality health care.
But at Stillwater Medical Center, we believe you also deserve an unmatched patient experience that's close to home.
That's why our physicians, nurses, and staff are committed to providing compassionate, quality care.
Right here in Stillwater.
We're here to prove that the best patient experience is moments, not miles away.
Learn more about our commitment to excellence at stillwatermedical.com.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma, here in Kane County. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, and that's more like what we're used to seeing from the Perry Maroon
Absolutely.
offense, partner.
And Hatfield, boy, I give him credit. I didn't think, I never thought he was a bad running back, but I was interested to see how we go without Colby for the start of the game. We know he's not going to play. And Hatfield's got great vision, better vision than I expected. I knew he was a hard runner, tough runner.
Sure.
But he's reading the holes well, taking the lanes that he's supposed to take, and getting from A to B as quick as possible. And that's a key to being a runner. You don't have to be the fastest. You got good vision, good instincts. You can gain a lot of yards, and he's doing it tonight. And the Lions playing. They're playing well actually the whole night. The fumble in the second possession. The Lions doing a good job tonight. The offensive line.
Well, the message was definitely received after that first drive, but we saw it.
Yeah, because they did get bogged down. You're right, inside the 5.
Garrett Byer now to kick off from his own 40, back to receive is number 6 for Newkirk. It's going to be Hunter Lake and Lane Levin for Newkirk.
Number 42.
Garrett gets kick into it. It's a short pooch kick. It's going to be taken about the 30 and kneeled right down right there. So Newkirk will have it first and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And that is a
30-yard
kickoff for Garrett Byer. And the defense will come off onto the field now for the Maroons.
Tiger fans, I want to also let you know that the senior class
6-3, Perry leads it now as we're in the second quarter. 11:51 to go before halftime. Perry leads at 6-3. Now let's see what kind of defensive effort now Perry can get going here and get the ball back. Shotgun formation once again, partner. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. 2 back set. Levin's going to come in motion, and it's going to be in illegal motion. They're going to take a timeout. He looked like he wasn't sure there, partner.
Yeah,
and, Coach Newkirk quickly called a timeout.
Well, that can happen when you go, not to say they don't practice this, but they went from one complete opposite game plan and formation last week, and you only get, 4 or 5 days to work on something new. 4 days for something new usually. You don't usually practice on Sundays, so I didn't. We didn't practice on Sunday, but, and sometimes you can have formation difficulties and need to call timeouts.
Right.
And, Perry keeps going up on him. We'll probably continue to see the shotgun all night because, the wishbone is not conducive to coming back from deficits.
And if I remember right, Newkirk put some I shouldn't be surprised at this. Newkirk did put some little wrinkles in last year against us because back at Perry, and Perry won that one at the end of the ball game. It was a come from behind win. Newkirk led the whole game. And then Perry made a really good effort in the second half and came back and won and got their third victory.
They just didn't see something, yeah.
So,
they didn't see it last week against Pawnee. Wanted to do it this week.
So we're out of the timeout. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near, 2 back set. Shotgun formation, Johnston. Now receiver comes in motion to the left. It's going to be a jet sweep. That's Levin. And makes one miss. And then Clausen comes up from his cornerback position and gets him behind the line of scrimmage at the 28-yard line. And boy, howdy, the sophomores come to play again. And he's shining. He's starting to get it, partner. He played really good last week against the Eagles. And, he just stayed at home. He was not fooled by that jet sweep.
No, he wasn't.
Just a
That's
great
what they
play.
taught. Coach Landers will be happy to see that. That's his boy.
They gave him no game, partner, but that was back at the 28. That's a generous spot.
Who was that, 11, 13?
That was 11, but no gain of the play. I thought there was a loss
here.
of 2, but they gave it back to the 30. I don't think he even got close to the 30. Now Colton Sparks is going to take it around the left side, makes one man miss, trying to get to the corner. Does get the corner, gets across the 35. Shouldn't have got to where he got. Poor tackling again, but give effort to him as he gets the ball to about the 37-yard line. 7-yard gain, and brings up a short third down. But
yeah, Sparks he's a quick one.
He's shifty.
He's a shifty guy, yeah.
He's very shifty.
Dexter McClusker type back.
Big third down upcoming for the Tigers and for the Maroons. See if Perry can get up.
There's their power eye.
The bone. There's the
wishbone, yeah.
Yep. Gets a snap and nowhere to go as he's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe give him a yard to the 38. That's a generous spot. And that was North on the carry, but it's 4th and 2 for the Newkirks, and they gave him a yard, partner. I don't know how, but nonetheless, it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, field must be just really unleveled then. If that's what, I don't see how he got a yard, but
nonetheless, we're
nevertheless,
going to get the ball. And even where the ball is right now, it's placed at the 37. So, anyways, it's J.C. Johnson back to punt, punting to Drake Dale now. Gets a snap, low snap, and he goes to a knee, and he's going to be down right there.
Oh, no. Did that really just happen?
He downed the ball right there. J.C. Johnson went to a knee, and Perry's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of Newkirk. Wow.
I have never seen that at this level.
Seen that.
Wow. Well, that's a huge break for Perry. You got a chance to bust this game wide open.
And everybody's kind of shocked
that
the referee called that.
Guess I only went back to punt. I'm going to have to put turnover on downs.
1st and 10 from...
And they lost 2 yards on the drive now.
37, but it's the 27 of Newkirk.
Changes the whole drive.
3 receivers to the near, 1 to the far, 1 back set, pistol formation. Padilla gets it. He's going to pass to Braden Sweet down the left side of the line of scrimmage, off his hands and incomplete. And he was there, and he would have had some good yardage.
Yeah.
But it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Perry. And Dawson's passes down the line of scrimmage haven't looked very crisp tonight. The seam route looked great.
The slant, he threw a good slant.
And the slant was great, so we'll see what happens. Got trips still again to the near side, 1 to the far side. Same formation, pistol formation. Hatfield behind Dawson Padilla. Everybody looks at the wristbands for the play, gets the play. Got a receiver in motion. That's Braden Sweet coming behind. Gets the snap. He's going to hand it to Hatfield up the middle. Big hole. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Perry. And that's a 27-yard touchdown run around the right side. And Perry goes up now. It's 13-3. Excuse me, 12-3. And Brian Hatfield with his touch, and just nobody out there once he got to the corner, partner.
No, and I think the defense was a little worried about Sweet coming around on a behind the quarterback sweep, and that deterred him and threw him off. And Hatfield just ran right up the gut and scored.
Perry
Great
trying
play.
to go for 2 here. It's 12-6, or 12-3, excuse me. Padilla in the shotgun formation, pistol formation. Got a bunch wide receivers to the near or the far side. Hatfield gets the pitch, tries to cut it back up the middle, doesn't get it. So it stays 12-3, and we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Win Football on Triple Play Sports.
Send you a text when you have a low balance? SB&T does. You can receive a First Alert text message on your cell phone, keeping you informed about your account activity, no matter where you are. As always, you are in control. Choose only the alerts you want to receive. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, Harry, Billy, Cunningham. Community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Middle school band should be in the stand selling those tickets, so track one down.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And different story now as we're in the second quarter, partner, and Perry now leads 12-3. That play, me or you could have scored around the right side. It was so open.
Maybe a few years ago, but yeah, we could have gotten some yards. Let's put it that way. Or me. I'm saying me. I'm not going to take anything away from you. I've never seen you run. You might be like a sunshine scooter, like
we got the
Corso.
We got the film crew laughing at us over here.
Film crew, yeah. It's all right. We're old.
Yeah, we are old. It's going to be my 20-year anniversary union.
Yeah, I know.
In about a year and a half from Perry. So Garrett Byer, we won't talk about that. Getting ready to kick off from his 40. A very short pooch kick, going to be taken about the 36-yard line. Boy, they are taught to just take it and down it right there. They're not even trying to return it, partner.
Well, that's better safe than sorry. About
5,
23.
10, 15, 20, 23-yard kick. That's correct. They don't want to take any chances, I guess, with a fumbling the ball or whatnot. But Newkirk does not want to, unless it's kicked deep, they will not return it so far. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own their own 37-yard line. It says 27 on the board, but it's 37. Johnson gets the snap. He's going to hand it to North. He's got the corner, and he's got midfield, and a good open field tackle by Sweet at the 48-yard line. And that is a 13. We'll call it a 15-yard pickup and a first down from the 27. Actually, no, 27.
It's 37. You're right.
It's a 15-yard pickup and a first down for Newkirk. Their second of the night. But North got that corner on the right side.
We overloaded our.
And Clausen bit, and then Braden Sweet, a good open field tackle.
Coming from the other side of the field. Yeah, that was impressive.
Wishbone formation. Now Newkirk going back to what they're used to. Johnson under center. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Shin right up the middle. And they're going to give him the 46. Good grief. There's no way he got to the 46. They're giving him 2 yards on the play. It's going to break 2nd and 8. But that's a very, very generous spot.
Who would that have been that ran that?
That was Shin, Pake Shin.
Oh, 17, yeah. Give him 3 on that, man.
Newkirk 2nd and 7. Wow. Wishbone formation. Johnson under center. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks. Now he's going to cut up the middle of the field. He's going to bounce it out the left side. And just poor tackling again. He gets across the 40-yard line to the 40. And that's a pickup of 5 when he should have been tackled to the backfield. So bring up 3rd and 2 for the Tigers.
Stop made by number 1, Braden Sweet.
Braden Sweet again on the stop.
Gain of 7 yards on the carry.
They gave him 7 yards on the carry. If that's the case, it's the first down. It's not 7 yards. They gave him 5. So 3rd and 2.
Brock getting into it with the PA guy, but he can't hear us. So.
3rd and 2 for the Tigers.
That was North on the carry or Sparks?
That was Sparks.
Sorry, I got to pay attention.
Receiver coming in motion. And a mix-up, and it was a draw mix-up.
They stopped him short, though.
Stopped him short. I think that was Sparks, and I don't think anybody knew what the play was, and he's going to be stopped for no gain.
I think they gave him a yard.
They gave him a yard.
Half a yard. Half a yard.
I'm still saying 4th and 2. 4th and 2 upcoming. And Newkirk is now 1 of 5 on 3rd down, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 2 from the Perry 40-yard line. 8:02 to go before halftime. Perry leads it 12-3. As they break the huddle. Big play for the Maroons here.
Absolutely. Let's change. Give us all the momentum. Excuse me, partner.
1 receiver to the far side. Johnson under center. He's going to maybe check and maybe try to draw him offside. And now we're going to have a
delay game.
Just take the delay so they can have more time to, or more field to punt with. That's what happens. So delay a game. 5 yards on the back on the offense. So it'll be 4th and 7. Perry's going to get the ball on the punt. Tried to draw him off, but Perry very disciplined there. And didn't budge.
Yeah, I thought, they might call a timeout and try to get a first down. They're going to need to start trying to get some yards here if they want to get any kind of momentum. On the 40, aren't they? Oh, no, they just got a penalty.
Yep.
Wake up, Mike.
J.C. Johnson stands back at his own 43-yard line to punt to Drake Dell. Gets a snap. Better snap there. Gets a boot into it. Drake Dell's going to have a play. He's going to let it roll. It's going to keep rolling, and it's going to go out of the end zone for a touchback. So Perry will have it at their own 20-yard line. We'll keep it right here as we got our breaks in. But 12-3, Perry on top. Not the dominant effort we thought was going to happen, but Perry's kind of shot themselves in the foot a couple times in this ball game. But Newkirk has also given a gift to Perry as well from that punt that he
They
had.
did, but Perry did convert on
Yes.
it. They got the points off turnover. That was something we've been struggled with this year, as getting points off turnover. Excuse me, partner.
You're fine. Perry will have the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trips to the far side, 1 to the near. Pistol formation with Hatfield behind Padilla. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Hatfield right up the middle. Get hit at the line of scrimmage and bounced off of it. Oh, probably up to maybe the 21. Maybe give him 1 yard. Yeah, 1 yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Maroons.
And number 72, Trey Hogg.
Actually gave him 2. So 2nd and 8.
I think the refs are having just as much trouble as we are with spotting the ball, with the hashes being on the sideline.
So two receivers to the near, to the far, 1 back set. Padilla is going to roll to his right. He's going to fire short. It's complete to Joe Rupp. And
that was Dale,
that
partner.
was Dale, excuse me, and he gets out to the past the 35. Give him the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Perry on the 16-yard pickup.
Dawson, he's been a little high on a couple throws, but otherwise he's really spinning the ball tonight, as they say spinning. That's the popular thing to say
Perry's
now.
7th first down. 2 receivers far, 2 to the near, 1 back set, pistol formation again. Padilla in the shotgun. Gets a snap, back to pass. And under pressure.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
He's going to throw short. It's not going to.
I hope he was out of the pocket. No, they got him.
It didn't get past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be intentional grounding.
Oh, yeah, ball didn't make it past.
Didn't get past the line of scrimmage. It'll be intentional grounding, loss of down. Coach Bennett didn't like it, but it's the right call. Unfortunately for the Maroons, it's the right call.
Yeah, Coach. Just kidding. Coach going to get me for that one if he hears it.
Yeah, so intentional grounding, Perry. Loss of down, so it'll be 3rd down now. And long.
It's going to be second. Be second down.
And long.
A 5-yard penalty.
That's right.
It's like, other plays, you get that down over again, but this one they penalize you and they take it.
I'm glad you clarified that because I never knew that.
Yeah, on loss of down, that's what it means. You don't lose the second down, which is,
okay.
You lose that penalized down.
Okay. 2nd and 15 for Perry. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set, pistol formation once again. Padilla gets a shotgun snap, back to pass, throw short. It's off the hands of Joe Rupp as Colton Sparks is in coverage. Pass was just a little too high, or it would have been a good completion for about 10 yards. Actually, about maybe 7 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and long for Perry. And drop the seam route again here, or a fade. So sweet, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I think we might see it. Bennett playing it safe here and give Hatfield up the middle.
4 receivers for Perry. 1 back set.
Nope.
Padilla under center. Gets a shotgun snap. He's going to fire, and it's going to be incomplete. Colton Sparks almost intercepts it. It falls incomplete, mercifully, to the ground. And it's 4th down for the Maroons. And Perry now 3 of 5 on 3rd down. Better percentage.
That's a good percentage, yeah.
But they'll be punting now. Garrett Byer will be punting to number 22 for the Tigers. That is Jordan Scott. He'll stand back about his 30-yard line. 6:36 to go, 2nd quarter. Perry up 12-3. Garrett gets a snap, puts a boot into it. Good kick.
That was a really good
down
kick.
the center of the field. And he's
man.
interfered with. It's going to be interference opportunity to make a catch on Perry, and it's going to bring the ball a little closer. It's going to be a personal foul, so that'll bring it to midfield, I believe, partner.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a 31-yard kick, partner.
They marked the ball at the 39.
That's where it ended up.
So
that's where the ball ended up after the bounce. So yeah, 31-yarder. They were on the 31.
Okay, 31-yard kick.
19, 20, yeah. 30, 31 yards.
Personal foul opportunity to make the catch.
I think that's 15 yards.
I think it is too, partner.
But as we've seen in the past with our personal fouls, sometimes they don't give them 15. So.
Been kind of a sluggish game so far here.
Yeah, outside of that one 35 at the 65-yard drive, it has been kind of sluggish.
We're talking with Coach Underwood, see what he wants to do.
Yeah, I guess they could have him re-kick and move, but either way, you're going to have good field position, so I would take the penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be kick-catch interference, and that's going to move the ball almost, it might move it into Perry Maroon territory, or it's right at midfield, like I thought. So 1st and 10 for Newkirk, right at midfield.
Okay, I'd give Byer a 34-yard kick then, or 35, up to you.
I'll give him 34. So 1st and 10 for Newkirk at their 49-yard line. Johnson gets a snap. He's going to hand it to
North around the right end.
Can't tell who that is. That's
number 3.
Number 3. That's North. Dylan North around the right side. Gets across midfield, far as forward to about the 47-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. Actually gave him 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Johnson under center, gets a snap. Counterplay to Colton Sparks around the left side. Makes one miss, gets away from another. Gets across the 45 to the 44-yard line. And they'll give him 3 yards on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. He's quick, partner. He had somebody on his coattails, but he got away from him, and I think he was dragging.
He was dragging Hartwig, and
Hartwig.
Hartwig ended up making the tackle.
They gave him to the 45, so it'll be officially 3rd and 5.
So they gave him a yard?
They'll give him a yard.
Okay.
Wishbone formation again. Johnson under center. One receiver to the near side, gets a snap. And he's going to throw the fade. It's not going to be, I thought it was not going to be anywhere near him.
Yeah, he ran under it well.
Very good job running under it, trying to get there. It was number 6, Hunter Lake, but it falls incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers. See what they do. They're going to punt.
Well, the first quarter was 20 minutes, partner. This second quarter has been just kind of dragged. Not, playing. I'm just saying. I'm just dragging a little bit. It's completely different. And yet there's been all 15 points scored in it, I believe. Well, no, they had the field goal in the first.
Well, that was closer than I thought. He almost ran under that for a completion. If he catches that, he might be gone. Drake Dale now back to receive the punt from Johnson. He's going to angle it, try to get him pinned deep, and the ball takes a bounce.
Good
it
punt.
Goes out of bounds. Good punt there.
At the 10.
We'll say about the 11 or 12 yard line. Yeah, 11 yard line. 1st and 10. Good eyes there, partner. I can't believe I called that one. 1st and 10 for Perry at their own 11 yard line. With 5:14 to go before halftime, Perry leads at 12-3, and it's just been kind of sluggish. So, I think the message will be clear at halftime, and I think we'll see a different team come out after the half. But we got still an opportunity to get some points on the board here. We got an 89-yard drive coming. I'm calling it.
Calling it?
Yep.
Calling a touchdown here?
No, I'm not calling it right now. I'm calling the drive. We're going to score. Dawson Padilla rolling to his right, and he passes short. It's complete. And that's Braden Sweet. Makes two guys miss. Gets us across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. That is a pickup of 15 yards and a first down. Is that right? 11
Where did they go? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My math. First down for Perry. They're 8th of the ball game.
Yeah, they're racking up the first downs tonight.
1st and 10 for Perry at the 26-yard line. One receiver to the near, one to the far, one back set. Zadia under center. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it to Hatfield. Trying to get around the left side. Gets up the center of the field and gets to maybe the 28-yard line. So we'll give him officially 2 yards in the pickup. 2nd and 8 for Perry.
Stop made by number 72.
I like the vision that I'm seeing from Brian. He didn't see that he could get the corner, and he just cut it back up the middle of the field to get what he could.
Right, absolutely. And, we're not used to seeing him running back, really, with the first team. We're used to Colby being back there.
But he was salivating at this opportunity.
I bet.
I've been talking to him yesterday. So 2 receivers to the far side, one back set. Padilla under center. Gets a snap. He fumbles it. And he's running for his life around the right side. He's going to fire down the field. And then what a catch!
Oh, boy.
Oh, and it's out of bounds. And it was caught by Braden Sweet. But, man, he went up to the highest point.
Got to give him that one.
Man, it was just out of bounds. So
at the effort, just give it to him.
3rd and 8. What effort by the senior there. But good job composure-wise, too. For
Padilla not panicking.
Yeah, kept with the play. So 3rd and 8 for the Maroons at the 28-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far now. One back set, flanking Dawson Padilla on the left side. He's in the shotgun. Gets a snap, low snap again, running for his life, and he's going to be sacked back at the 24-yard line. A loss of 4, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 12 for Perry.
It's 2 plays in a row. The snap's been a problem, and 3 tonight, I believe.
Is Dylan the center tonight? I think he is. I think Dylan is the center. It's not Parker. And Dylan was our center last year, but he's just not used to playing there this year.
Not this year, no.
So 4th and 12 for Perry. They're going to have to punt. Garrett's going to have to punt to Scott, who stands at his 40. Snap is back. Garrett's got the ball. He's got a good kick into it. Going to get a Perry Maroon bounce across the 35-30. Still going. 26-yard line is where it's going to be.
50-yarder, partner.
A 50-yard punt for Garrett Byer. As we're going to keep right here as we got all of our breaks in. We've got 3:44 to go before halftime. Perry still has 2 timeouts. Still has an opportunity to get the ball back. But definitely some adjustments are going to have to be made at half, as this is not what we expected. But give credit to Newkirk. They've put some wrinkles in, and they're scrapping tonight here on senior night.
I agree, partner.
Johnson brings him to the line of scrimmage. Wishbone formation, 1 receiver to the near side. He's under center, gets the snap. He's going to fire. He's looking for his big receiver, and nice catch by number 18 at the 40-yard line, and that is Trevor Johnson. A great catch, brought it in, and that is a 14-yard gain and a first down. Their 3rd of the night, and they're seeing, and it was a mismatch. It was Liam Clausen.
Yeah, 18.
Trevor Johnson, and Trevor is
6'4", I believe.
205.
Yeah.
So
That's a mismatch any day. You're right.
They saw that, took advantage of it. First down for Newkirk. Now the wishbone formation. 1 receiver comes in motion. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks up the middle. Hit it in the backfield. Drives a couple yards up the field, taking Perry Maroon tacklers up to about the 43-yard line. Give him a pickup of 3. It brings up 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Braden Sweet in there to clean it up as well. Braden having a nice game. He's got a lot of tackles so far, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's like 4.5 I've got so far.
Actually gave him 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Newkirk Johnson under center. He's going to roll out to his left, looking to pass. He's going to pass. Tries the same play, and that was, I think, Johnson. I don't know who that was over there, but it's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Look at number 7, I think
if
that
it was
is.
7, that's Wade Bala.
Wait, no. That's 8. 6 or 8. I don't know. It's hard to read these numbers.
It might be 6, Hunter Lake. It's probably Hunter Lake.
Yeah, that is.
That was intended for Hunter Lake, and then ball is incomplete. Newkirk has it, 3rd and 7 from their own 43-yard line. 2:47 to go before halftime. Perry leads 12-3. Johnson under center, gets the snap. Back to pass. He's rolling to his left. Dangerous pitch to Colton Sparks, and it's a forward pass, and it falls incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and long for Newkirk, and they're going to have to punt again.
That was a little bit of
dangerous.
a little dangerous little Brett Favre type of play there, just kind of seeing what he could get and flicking the ball forward.
Well, and he had a maroon right there. And
yeah, he should have tucked it and ran, but okay, Sarah.
So it brings up 4th and long for Newkirk at their own 43. Drake Dell will be back to return for Perry, standing at his about, he's still backing up, 25. We'll call it 25-yard line. Gets a snap. Johnson gets kick in the air. Drake Dell's calling for a fair catch. Needs to get it out of the way. And boy, partner, that's a little dangerous as he lets it go over his head. No Peter there, and the punt is to the 25, actually the 26-yard line, we'll call it. 1st and 10 for Perry at their own 26. See if Perry can get a drive here with 2:33 to go before halftime. They're up 12-3. Padilla brings them out. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. That's Hatfield. Dos Padilla in the shotgun formation. Gets a snap, back to pass, and he finds Braden Sweet on the near sideline. Gets it complete across the 30 to the 35, and dumped and punched out of bounds at the 35. So we'll give him a pickup of 10, almost 9 yards in the play, I'll call it. So bring up 2nd and 1.
We'll make it 2nd down and 1.
How many yards passing does Padilla have so far?
114.
Not a bad first down.
Hear you, Tiger fans.
2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Pistol formation once again. Dawson Padilla in shotgun. Gets a snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to fire short, and it's caught. A nice catch by Drake Dell. Went down to his shoe tops at the 45-yard line. Pulled it in for 11-yard pickup and a first down. Nice grab. 9th first down for Perry.
Man.
1st and 10 for the Maroons at their own 45-yard line. 2:20 and counting, and now they're going to take a timeout.
Not on the field.
And we'll stay here right with you as we've got our breaks in. And you like what you're seeing.
There's some things I definitely like a lot of things.
Toward the the end of the half here. I think the message. I think Perry came out expecting some certain things that they saw on film that Newkirk threw some wrinkles in. They had to adjust defensively, especially with coming out with shotgun, which we didn't see any of that in film.
Not last week's
film.
film.
Nothing.
No, I didn't, and the week before either.
Yeah, so
maybe a couple.
I mean, give credit to the Newkirk staff for putting that wrinkle in, and making us think a little bit.
Yeah.
But once we figured that out, and then they went back to the bone after that, which
I know.
I don't know why they went back. It was working.
Yeah, the running the ball out of their shotgun formation was getting them yardage. You're right.
That might be an adjustment at halftime.
Yeah.
Might put back in, but sluggish night. You don't. Coach said you didn't want to play down to the level of your competition, and unfortunately, that's what Perry's doing right now.
They are, but I'm seeing
they're starting to give it. They're starting to ramp it up a little bit.
They're exploit the outside on the speed on our outside is something that we can exploit.
I still think the fade route and the seam routes are going to be open all night.
Yeah, I
Nobody's
agree.
going to be able to match the speed of Sweet. And
Not
Drake
on
Dell.
here. No, they got North playing corner, I think.
Sparks may be the only one.
But he's more quick than fast.
So out of the timeout, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set. Shotgun formation. Padilla gets a snap. He's going to hand it off to Hatfield around the left side. Falls forward to about the 47-yard line. We'll give him a 2-yard pickup, so it brings up a 2nd and 8. We've got a Maroon player down.
That's Hatfield, isn't it?
It is Brian Hatfield.
That's not good.
And he gets up. He gets up from it. Maroons have 1 timeout left. Probably just got his bell rung a little bit. He's a tough kid. He'll stay out there. 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 yards on the carry. We'll make it 2nd down and 8 for the Maroons.
Minute 43 to go before halftime. Trips to the near side now. 1 to the far side. One back set, that's Hatfield, still trying to shake the cobwebs out.
Well, he's hurting.
Padilla in the shotgun, gets the snap. He's going to roll to his left now. Throws across his body. Has Braden Sweet. It's complete. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That is a pickup of 3 and 8.
More than that.
And 4. So we'll give him 12 yards on the play. Is that right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 12 yards.
12 yards on the play and a first down for Perry. I was counting.
Yeah, my bad.
14 yards is good for Maroon.
14 yards on the play. Excuse me. I was bad counting. I was close. Give me, round it up. First and 10 for Perry at the Newkirk Tiger 39. Trips to the far side, one to the near. Pistol formation. Hatfield still trying to shake the cobwebs out. There's the snap. Going to throw it short, and it falls incomplete. Harmlessly, thank God, because there was a Newkirk Tiger right there in defense with Braden Sweet. So incomplete. Second and 10 for Perry. Minute 17 to go before halftime.
We'll make it second down and 10.
Yeah, Hatfield, I think they need to get him out. I think he's in there. He's fighting. You know, you need him in there for decoy. But if he's hurting, you know, you don't want to.
Well, he's
get
looking
him
at his
further
wristband
hurt.
now. I think he's shaking it off a little bit now, I think. But he's a tough kid. Trips to the far side in the bunch formation, one to the near. Pistol formation. Dawson back to pass. Pass it short to Garrett Meyer. It falls incomplete. And it'll be third down for the Maroons. Third and 10 now. That's good coverage by number 25 for Newkirk. That's Carl Maxkeen. Actually, that was Blue Stop. That's not the number I have for Blue Stop.
The completion will make it third down and 10.
I have number 16, Blue Stop.
Yeah, that's who. It looked like It looked like Max Keane was on him.
I can hear you.
So trips to the far side, one in the air for Perry. Pistol formation again. Dawson gets a snap back to pass. He's going to throw the seam route for Drake down. He's right there. Oh, and he dropped it.
Man.
Oh, he dropped it in coverage. Boy, he had it at the high point, and he just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Falls. So fourth and long for Perry.
Punt it here.
My apologies. I got excited. I thought Drake was going to go to the high point and win that battle, and he just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
It was a good ball by Dawson.
I agree. He's been throwing pretty well.
Perry's going to punt.
It's about
with minute 6 to go before halftime.
Line up in bunt formation.
Meyer back to receive. Gets a kick into it. Nice kick. And it's going to take a Perry bounce. Going to go inside the 5 and going to be down at the 1. Good kick by Garrett.
Down at the Tiger 1 yard.
That was a little lackadaisical by Mason back there.
That was down at the 1. So that was a 38-yard punt for Garrett.
Boy, this is good territory for us. We're looking at a safety right before the half.
So Newkirk will have it. Yeah, they can't. There's no way they can down it here, partner. They're going to have to move it forward somehow before halftime.
Yeah.
Because they're at the 1.
Yeah,
right.
This is no breathing room. This is scary when you're the offense.
It's going to be interesting on my eyes and your eyes to see what we
You're
can
right.
see here. As bunch formation, the wishbone formation, Johnson under center. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks around the left side, and he gets a little bit of breathing room to about the 4. So we'll give him about 3 yards in the play.
That was number 2, Colton Sparks, with the carry.
I guess I know the numbers better than their PA guy knows, because they said it was Blue Stop on the carry, but that was Colton Sparks. I guess, covering him for past 3 years, you get to know what he looks like.
Yeah, that's true.
Under a minute to go, 49 seconds and counting. We got an official timeout. I don't know what we have here. I don't see an injury. I don't know. 36 seconds on the clock. I guess they didn't run the clock here. So 36 seconds on the clock, and that's where it is.
Clock should still be running. There you go.
Johnson gets the snap. He's going to hand it to Shin, and he's going to be driven back to about the 3, give him a loss of 1, and Perry's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, he might as well.
Yeah, I got to take a timeout. Going to make him go on 3rd here. Never know what can happen here, partner.
No, lots of. I mean, you can fumble if we do stop them to where they have to punt. They could fumble the punt. They could fumble a exchange right here. Yeah, I mean, you got 2 timeouts. I mean, you don't get to take them with you, so.
That's right. So 3rd and final timeout for Perry as they lead this one 12-3. with 23 seconds to go before halftime, and just kind of a tale of different quarters. Give Newkirk credit, though. I mean, they're just a scrappy bunch. And
well, they're doing what you mentioned before the game. They are playing ugly, and they're trying. That's how they're going to win. That's how they're going to win games. And
yep.
And they're down 12-3, but they don't have that miscue on that punt. Perry might not score on that drive. You never know. It could just be 6-3.
So out of timeout, Perry comes back on the field, and see if Hatfield's out there as his backer position. They might. It don't seem. They moved Garrett to backer.
Yep, he's not out there. You're right.
Giving him a rest. Johnson gets the snap.
Hands off to North.
North gets the handoff around the right side, gets it up
North brought down by number 52,
the middle of the field to the
Dylan
5. So we'll give him a pickup of 3 yards of the play, and that's probably going to be the last play of the half as it's 4th down.
Yeah, we took our final timeout.
Oh, we had another timeout. I thought
we had 2 left.
I thought we only had 1. So timeout for Perry, and Newkirk's going to have to punt it from their own end zone at their own 2. But he's standing at their 5. We're going to say it's at the 5. So that last carry, he got 3 yards.
4th and 6, so they should be at the 5, yeah.
I'm just
or 4 or 5. Yeah, no, you're right, the 5.
He's going to have to ignore the scoreboard operator.
Yeah, he's a little behind.
So it'll be 4th down and 6 from Newkirk's own 5-yard line. They're going to have to punt. So I foresee a punt rush here.
Oh yeah, you sell out here. Send it probably gonna send everybody, but you might have somebody back.
That feels good to stand. I might stand next half.
If you can do the writing and everything, I got too much to write to be able to do that.
I just got a tick mark. That's all I got to do.
What?
I just got a tick mark. That's all I got to do.
That's true. Yeah, I got to do all this stuff.
So here they're setting up for the punt. Johnson will have the punt it from his own end zone, gets the snap, gets the punt off.
Well, that's a bad one.
Off the side of his foot, and Perry's going to have an opportunity, and it takes a little bit of a
at the 16
back.
or 17.
So Perry's going to have the ball at the 17-yard line with 10 seconds to go and an opportunity to put some points on the board.
That's why you do it. That's why you take those timeouts. Go for the end zone here. You got 2 plays to go for the end zone.
Yeah, you do, partner. And Newkirk's going to take a timeout because they realize, uh-oh.
Yeah. They give him the 18 on that? Jeez.
I thought
guys
it went
are
out.
bad.
About
Went out to 16 or 17.
So Perry's going to have the ball reset here at the Newkirk 18-yard line off the shanked punt from J.C. Johnston.
It's not that it's a big deal. I mean, it's a yard, but it's because I already wrote down the 17. That's why I'm upset.
Perry leads us from 12-3.
So it looks bad.
And, can't stress that Newkirk has uglied up the game, and Perry hasn't played very crisp either in the first quarter, but from first quarter to second quarter, they've had a noticeably better effort.
Yeah, especially on the offensive line, especially.
Dawson Padilla, last check, had 114 yards passing. He's probably about 130 somewhere in there probably now. I'm guessing.
139, yeah.
139.
Good guess. You should go to the fair and do the guessing.
No, I'm not guessing the bearded lady's weight or anything like
that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not messing with that. So Perry breaks the huddle after the timeout by Newkirk. We'll have the ball at the Newkirk 18-yard line. Let's see. Brian Hatfield's back out there. That's good to see for Perry. Got trips to the far side, one to the near. I think he just had to shake it off a little bit. Padilla in the shotgun formation, pistol formation, back to pass. He's looking for the slant for Brayton Sweet, and it falls
maybe a
incomplete,
flag there.
No flag. It should have been a personal foul. Late hit.
Didn't go for the end zone. That's surprising.
Didn't go for the end zone. 5 seconds to go. Now you go for the end zone here.
Yeah.
I guess you want to get Brayton in space and let him catch it and just run
Absolutely.
in. He might have right there. It's a better throw. So we've got 2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near for the Maroons. 1 back set, pistol formation once again. Final play of the half, most likely. Gets a snap, back to pass, is Padilla. He's going to throw short. It's incomplete. 1 second to go, and Perry's going to have one more play. Thank you, operators.
Boy, I'm not getting this. None of their plays are. None of these have been in the end zone. I mean, they would have to run and break tackles. You need to get the ball. The guys need to be in the end zone.
So 3rd and 10 for Perry at the 18-yard line of Newkirk. Now you're going to have to put this one in the end zone, partner.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't been doing it before.
A seam route or a
Run a
fade.
corner or a post to the back of the goal.
They have Braden Sweet in the slot here. Got trips to the near side, one to the far. Pistol formation to the in shotgun. Gets a snap. High snap. Got a flag. And
jeez. Boy, just sloppy.
It's on.
It's on us.
Dead ball. And it's legal motion, legal procedure on the Maroons. Backs them up 5 yards. So now he's got one shot to the end zone here. It has been sloppy. You're right. Still same formation. Trips to the near side, one to the far.
Hail
Pistol
Mary.
formation.
Line needs to give him enough time to throw.
Gets a snap, back to pass. He's going to pass to Drake down there. Oh, it's incomplete, and he had the corner route. That's the end of the first half. Perry leads at 12-3 over the Tigers of Newkirk. We'll come back. We'll have some stats and then scoreboard show after this. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
This is Ray McCraney, System Manager for Suddenlinks, inviting you to score big with savings. We've got our best lineup ever, HD TV with the fastest internet in town and free Suddenlinks to go. Experience every second of the action in crystal clear HD and stream your favorite shows like a pro with download speeds up to 8 meg. Switching to bundle and save with the Suddenlink team is easy. One company, one connection, one deal. Come visit us at 617 Delaware in Perry or Suddenlink.com.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
Senior night here, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Turn us up. Perry leads us at 12-3, Mike, and we just had a Perry coach just go right by us, and they said that was some ugly football.
Yeah, and I played the nice play. I said, yeah, you get him in the second half, though. I got to do that because Landers, although I need to give Landers, some grief for going to Jinx, but not during the game. I'll wait till after in practices and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, we're at halftime here, 12-3, and welcome to the Suddenlink halftime scoreboard show and stats show. Let's go ahead and run through some stats. First half stats. Newkirk looks like they're going to have a light show with their band. I don't know if they've been copying Perry, but this is Perry's tradition. So Perry must have started a trend. So let's go ahead and kill the lights. Go ahead and do the stats here for the first half, buddy.
Okay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
let's see. We're the visitor this week, so I go with us this time. Perry's got 192 total yards of offense in the first half. Dawson, 139 through the air, 53 on the ground. Got the one. No, we got two rushing touchdowns, don't we? Hatfield and Byer. Excuse me. Two rushing touchdowns. Got the one turnover, the fumble. Another part of the ugliness is the 5 penalties for 35 yards, but that's something that needs to be corrected in the first half. Just mental issues. 12 minutes, 34 possession. For the home team, 101 total yards, 14 through the air, only one completion. For them, 87 rushing, and only 2 penalties, 20 yards, and 11-26 possession. Individually for the Maroons, Hatfield's got 13 carries for 68 yards. Byers got that one touchdown for 6 yards on 3 carries. And Dawson, his percentages isn't good, partner. 9 for 21, 43%, but 139 yards through the air. And Sweet has 5 catches, 64, and Dale, the only other guy to catch a pass right now, is 4 for 75. And that's the halftime statistics for the two teams.
And those are the halftime statistics brought to you by Suddenlink, one of our sponsors. And it's 12-3 at halftime. Perry, and we'll have halftime scores and all that stuff coming up here. But as the Newkirk band has the light show going on right now, and our Perry band is going to perform after the game. They're over here watching it. And I also want to congratulate the Perry Maroon Band again as they won the 2A state championship a couple weeks ago. Actually, they were playing the Wizard of Oz. It was a pretty good show, and continuing the tradition of band excellence here in Perry. And me as a band geek and a jock, I'm both. You can do both. I will let you know if you have youngsters out there that want to do both. You can do both.
The Jansen, the younger Hartwig, is in the band. I know that for a fact.
Anyways, I want to let you know also, basketball and wrestling is going to be starting here in about a month or so. We're looking for some new sponsors, or not some new sponsors, some additional sponsors. So if you want to get on the train, go to campbellcommunicationsok.com. And you can go to the contact page. It's got all my contact information, the email address, and the phone number, 45204-4246. Do not call Mike for any of those reasons. Call me.
If you do, I'll just redirect you to Brock anyway, so it really won't be. It'll be kind of pointless.
My receptionist now, huh?
Yeah. You can pay me more, I'll do it.
But anyways, so we're looking for some sponsors for wrestling and basketball. It's going to be a fun, exciting year for both those sports. Wrestling, looking for the 41st state title this year, partner. And that's just, we have 121 individual state champions. We lead the nation in state titles in wrestling. So that's really, really something to be proud of.
I don't know who's second. It's probably somewhere up in Pennsylvania, I would guess.
Well, there's a couple
New Jersey or something.
Iowa schools that are pretty good. Missouri schools are pretty good.
I know up east.
And guess what? NEO just started their wrestling program last year, and guess what? They won the national championship.
Oh, wow.
They got everybody back this year, so they're going to repeat
Well, yeah,
for their second year.
The state as a whole is ridiculous with Perry, El Reno, and then up in the colleges, UCO's really good. OSU and OU are really good. OSU's amazing. OU's okay.
Broken Arrow, Edmond North, Midwest City's always been tough. UConn is really getting tough.
Stillwater's been getting better.
Stillwater's going to be ranked number 1 again and picked to repeat again this year. They won it last year, so got a lot of exciting things happening along down the pipeline with Campbell Communications, Perry Maroon Sports. So with that, we're going to come back. We're going to have the halftime scoreboard show, get you caught up with some sports and some games going around the state. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
Inviting you to score big with savings. We've got our best lineup ever, HDTV with the fastest internet in town and 3 suddenlinks to go. Experience every second of the action in crystal clear HD. And stream your favorite shows like a pro with download speeds up to 8 meg. Switching to bundle and save with a suddenlink stream is one company, one connection, one deal. Come visit us at 617 Delaware in Perry or suddenlink.com.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Wooler, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is knowing that you are covered. Get peace of mind. It's Steve Womack at the Womack Agency. You can visit with Steve at 623 Delaware Street, or you can call him at 580-336-6300. Or he invites you to visit his website at www.farmersagent.com/Womack.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work. Because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And we're going to have a halftime scoreboard show brought to you by Suddenlink. And with that, we're going to turn it over to Mike Shaw.
Thank you, Brock. Boy, but tell you, with all the lights off out there, all the lights are on in here, we got Bugfest going. Anyway, so I got start with, it's about 41 minutes ago, but they'll be updated more as I go along. Got Duncan over Northwest Classen, 44-0 at the half. Let's see, Sulphur over Medill, 14-0 second quarter. Alex with the great, God, what was that kid's name? Anyway, great running back they got down there. 28-0 in the first quarter. Thornburg, I think's his name. Stratford 13-0 over Elmore City Purnell. Bartlesville 14-7 over Sepulveda in the second quarter. A 2A score. Davis 14-10 over Atoka in the first quarter. That's a close one.
Wow.
Oh boy, my alma mater 34-0 Norman North. Second quarter, they are not good. I don't know how they beat Choctaw. Anyway, Booker T. Washington 10-7 over Bixby in the second quarter. See, go Crossings Christian is over by where I live. 42-7 on Carnegie in the second quarter. Shawnee's up on Tulsa Memorial, 25-0 in the first quarter. Jones 7-0 over Pauls Valley in the second quarter. That's a close one. Yukon is up at the half. I think it was 36-0 last I saw at the half on Norman, or 30-0. Adair 55-10 over Holbert in the second quarter. Tuttle 21-0 over McLeod at the half. Tallahena 54-0 over Quentin at the half. Woodward 13-7 over Elk City at the half. Eufaula and Hilldale at the half, 20-14 Eufaula. Davenport 32-0 over Welch in the second quarter. Got Kingfisher 23-0 over Perkins Tryon at the half. Shutting out the Demons there. Kingfisher solid D. Dibble 21-0 over Hobart in the first quarter. See, Lone Grove 20-0 over Comanche in the second quarter. Owasso 14-7 over Mustang second quarter. That's a good one. Wyandotte 28-0 over Chelsea in the first quarter. See, Idabel 27-0 over Valiant in the second quarter. Lawton Mac, number 1 in 5A, I believe still, 40-0 over Chickasha. Got Ponca City 21-0 over Claremore at half. By the way, Lawton Mac Chickasha is still in the second quarter. Tulsa Union, I knew this would be bad. 41-0 in the second quarter to Moore. Moore is really fallen on hard times since I went to school. Central 16-0 over Wilson in the second quarter. That's a Texas score. Noble, the Black Bears, I think, are they the Bears? Noble Bears, right? Brock. Anyway, they're up 14. They're tied at 14 with the Comets, whoever they are.
Noble Bears, the Comets. God,
we see them every week.
We
They don't say who they are. I know.
My apologies if you're a Comet fan.
Exactly. Let's see here. We've got some more updates. I think the Royals were up 1-0 over the Giants after 5 in the World Series. Anybody that's interested.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. Go Royals.
Let's see here. Boy, I got too much stuff on my line. 2-0 now, Royals. Alex Gordon makes it 2-0.
Former Nebraska product.
Yeah, he's first-round draft pick. He's been really good for them. You might have to find some, Brock, because mine go too far back. I'm not getting any high school updates here.
Let me find out here for you. You got any district scores? That'd be great if you could text us in. If you're listening to us, 405-204-4246. I'm going to go ahead and get on my Twitter here and see if I can
yeah, that's what I'm doing. And the updates kind of stopped.
Okay, let's see here. Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
We also want to welcome to the field Brian Brown with the dental team from the Newkirk Dental Center.
What are we doing?
Brian will have a chance at $500 by pointing and passing his way down the field to set up for a winning field goal.
O'Kane 58, OCA 28.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Blue Jacket 58, Medford 16. That's a final. That's probably a halftime. Probably.
Yeah, unless they started at 6.
Medford was just was going past me on my way up here. Davenport 48, Oklahoma City Patriots 0. That's final. That's a halftime score. Balco 62, Sharon Neutral 44. That's a final.
I'm gonna find that Hennessy score. See if
Purcell leads Bethel 63-8. That's a final. Mount St. Mary's and Meeker 51-49 in the triple overtime.
Wow, how was that already over? Was that yesterday?
I don't know.
Must be yesterday.
These are 10-16. Okay, that's last week.
That's.
I'm not getting any updates here. That I was gonna say that.
Well, we're at 3:15 to go anyway, Brock.
Okay, we'll go ahead and take a timeout. We got 3:15. We'll come back with the keys to the second half. Get you started in the third quarter. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Campbell Communications. Presentation on the Triple Play Sports Network.
Anytime, anywhere, without having to carry your laptop around. First Bank is proud to bring you mobile banking. We give you full access to accounts safely and securely from your mobile phone. Mobile banking adds a new level of convenience.
Here comes the pass.
You can bank on the go.
Brian Brown.
View your account, make transfers, pay bills, and
light him up for his short
the ease of your
field goal
phone.
attempt.
When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Just like the Perry Maroons football team practices hard and plays even harder, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry works 24/7 to provide customers with the very best selection and service. Right now, we're offering a special oil change, filter, and tire rotation for $29.95 and only $69.95 for a diesel oil and filter change. Yes, Vance Chevrolet Buick GMC of Perry, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
2,600.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And let's talk about Perry leads this one 12-3. We're at halftime, and let's talk about the keys to the second half. And beat Coach Cameron Bennett in the halftime locker room. Perry's coaches were not happy as they came through here saying it was ugly football.
No.
What are the adjustments being made in there right now? Because clearly you're not playing to your potential.
No, get your head out of your rear. That's one thing. 5 penalties for 35 yards. Got us bogged down on the very first drive of the game. We were in 2. And then we had, a couple, Newkirk made a couple of stops, but then all of a sudden 3rd down, we're 3rd and 2. Then we get the penalty, and it's 3rd and 7. And I think we may have gotten another one. Or no, we lost yardage. So that's never good. So you got that's one thing. Got mental errors, you got to wake up. I think we're going to get more time here, partner. Nobody's out here even warming up, but
we can improvise.
That's my main key is get your head out of your rear, play smart, because the line is blocking well. I mean, Hatfield's got 68 yards on 13 carries. So we're moving the ball at certain spots, but then we're getting bogged down. Defensively, we're doing fine. We didn't tackle well in the first couple drives. That we should shape that up, tackling a lot better. Just play your game. I mean, play smarter, because that's been our biggest downfall this first half is smart play.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but
no, you're good.
I think what we're going to see more of, and this is what I would do if I was Coach Bennett, I want to see some more shots down the field. Because they can't cover us in the second inning with our speed.
Especially right away, yeah.
The same token, you got to give Padilla some time. He's been sacked once. He's been under pressure. Hatfield's done a really nice job picking those blitzes up when they come.
Yeah, they've had a guy free a lot. I don't know why.
One time he got free, but Hatfield's done a nice job picking up those blitzes and blocking for
No, you're right. I mean, there's a guy. They're letting a guy free every single time, and Hatfield's having to pick him up. I'm not understanding why that's happening, and maybe that's part of the scheme.
Yeah.
Just so but. I mean, they're not blitzing. They're only bringing 4. That's 5 at the most. That's 5 on 5 with the line. So
I'd like to see a little bit more domination in the trenches this half, especially offensively. You should be blowing this team off the ball.
Yeah.
You have a senior offensive line, a senior defensive line. So does Newkirk, though. I mean, to be fair, but pound for pound,
they've got that they've got Hobbs, but he's not. He's more of just a get in your way kind of guy. He's not like Tiller, Bucktrot. That guy, he could move you and go around. He's a good player. I think he's
not real
play.
mobile either.
No.
He's a big boy. He's not mobile.
So Davis is their other lineman, and then I think the other D end is. But they're right. They're not big, and they're not exceptionally quick either. I know we were getting some word that they would be, but really not. You're right. I want to see him kind of blow more off the ball, open those holes up. The second half, get to that second level quicker.
Well, we'll see what Coach Cameron Bennett does adjustment-wise.
Otherwise, it has been a very ugly game.
Yeah, as Coach Lindsley just went past us, and Coach Landers is up here as well tonight, and they're just a couple doors over. And this is what Coach Bennett was afraid of. He always tells me, I'm confident. I'm not a homer or anything, but I know what the potential of this team is and what they have. They can become. So I'm not trying to be a homer or anything, but he always tells me we got to play. We got to play. We haven't played.
No.
We haven't played in the last 3 weeks. Granted, we've had stiffer competition, but this isn't the same team we've seen at Crescent. This is the same team we've seen with Pawnee. Granted, those are lesser opponents that we took it to them, but the confidence was there when we played those teams too. I'm not seeing that right now, so they've got to figure out something to really connect on.
Yeah, you never know. It's hard to get. I know we were one once, but it's hard to get inside a 16 to 18-year-old kid's mind.
Well, your quarterback's 15 years old.
Yeah.
You got to keep remembering that. He's only 15. He just turned 15.
This is his 8th start. Well, maybe 9th or 10th start of his career.
Right.
8th of the season, obviously.
And he's still got 100-some yards.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball well. It's a couple of the incompletions were drops, and a couple were nice, not like drops, but there was good coverage, and they had it, but the guy was right on him. Tough catches to make.
Well, Newkirk's going to have the ball to start the third quarter as we're almost ready to get going here. I thought I was going to stand up, but I think I'm just going to sit.
Well, I wanted to stand for the half, that's for sure.
They got their music pumping loud and everything, and I'm going to close this door.
I'm leaving the one over by me open a crack.
That's fine. It has cooled down a little bit. It's not as humid as it was when we got here, because it doesn't take much for me to sweat, and I was sweating really bad. But we're still waiting for
Coach.
The Tigers.
Saw Coach Landers come by.
Giving us a little pat on the on the neck there. He's ready to go, and hopefully the Maroons are ready to go. And Newkirk looks like they're going to receive the ball. They're going to receive to the north. They're going to defend the north end zone. Perry's going to kick to the north, defend the south as we start the third quarter. Well, I thought we were going to have the team break the huddle, but trying to improvise here as we've got everything in for halftime.
I think vamp, is the industry term. Vamp.
Vamp.
Yeah, when there's dead, nothing happening. But here we go. They're coming out now.
And here they come and break the huddle. Perry's getting ready to kick off. It'll be Garrett Byer going to be kicking from his 40-yard line, kicking from the south to the north, and he'll be kicking to number 6 back in the backfield for Newkirk. That's going to be Hunter Lake, and then the other side will be Lane Levin.
If we get it that far, we've been pooching it.
We've been pooching it, so he's been pooching around a 30. And of course, you would know. I can't see that. I think that's Jordan Scott over there on their far side. And who's the near side here? He won't turn his number.
Looks like, it's hard to tell. 14 maybe.
Regardless, there's the whistle. There's the kick. It's a short kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 30.
And they downed it.
And he just downed it right there again. So they are instructed not to return it.
Another 30-yard kick.
That is just a weird. I've never seen that, partner.
Yeah, well, part of winning ugly is to make sure you do everything you can not to turn the ball over.
It's true.
So don't, just catch it and go and take a knee, and we'll get our offense out there. That's
first and 10 for Newkirk at their own 30-yard line as they'll start the third quarter. And they'll break the huddle. See what they come out with. They're going to come out with their bone package. No, they're going to come out what they originally. That's what I thought they do. Two receivers to the near, one to the far. Two-back set, shotgun formation. Johnson gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks. And he bounces off one tackle. Doesn't get away from the second. He's going to be dropped in the back. Oh, he's still going.
Wow.
Boy, he's scrappy. He gets back to the 29. He got an injured player for Newkirk. So they officially got him marked at the 26-yard line. That's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
Yeah, he lost himself 4 yards given that extra effort.
Actually, they put it at the 25 partner. Give him 5 yards.
On the play will make it second down and 15 for the Tigers.
But he's just scrappy. How many players did he get out of the grasp of?
6 or 7 at least.
And then finally we get him to the turf. So it brings up second and 15. The injured player for Newkirk goes off and is under his own power. Second formation, Johnson back to pass. He's going to pass short, and it's going to be incomplete. Falls incomplete right in front of Hunter Lake as he was coming on the flag route to the near side. In coverage was Vollmer and Clausen, the junior and the sophomore. So they're picking on that side, definitely.
Yeah. And you pick on him enough, Clausen he'll start to get it under control and figure it out. He'll pick you off. So
Clausen can catch a ball. We watched him catch a ball last night in practice, and it'd be nice to see him get that pick 6. He would love that. So 3rd and 10, shotgun formation, 2 receiver set.
It's a mismatch with Johnson.
Far side now, the receiver comes in motion, and
that's where they're going.
Got him
too far.
And they had the end-around reverse pass set up to Johnson, and he was in coverage with Liam Clausen, and he had a step on Liam, but the ball falls right in front of him. Thank God, incomplete, and a 4th down for Newkirk.
Yeah, I saw it on the formation. They put Johnson at the Liam was right in his face, and Johnson just got a good break off the ball and got around him. Good release.
I like the play call, though. I really do. They're trying to mix it up, and it's something they haven't shown in film.
No, I guess Johnson can throw the ball a little bit. We were getting that information from the play call. We were like, well, we didn't see him.
Yeah.
So
Johnson will punt. He's going to punt to Drake Dale. It's going to be a shank again off this foot.
Yeah, to bounce inside the 50.
Bounce inside the 50. So Perry will take over at their own 47, or the Newkirk 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Perry at the Newkirk 47. And, boy, just go get some points now. show that you're the dominant team here, partner.
Absolutely. I think they're going to come out.
I think I am going to stand up.
Probably try to run it down the throats here to start.
I'm going to stand up with the film girl here. We're going to get all buddy-buddy. Perry has it, 1st and 10 at the Newkirk 47-yard line. Padilla brings the troops out. Trips to the near side, one to the far side receivers. One back set, pistol formation. Dawson Padilla gets a snap. He's going to take a couple steps, fires the slant. It's complete across the 40-yard line, falls forward to about the 36 to Drake Dale, and that is a 9-yard pickup. He's right at the stick, so it'll be a second and very short, and that's what you need to do right there. Get confidence right there for the young Dawson Padilla.
Yeah, and that's Dale's 5th reception tonight. Him and Sweetie, the only ones with catches.
Second and very short. 2 receivers the far side, 2 to the near. One back set. Pistol formation. Padilla back to pass again. He's going to fire down the right side of the sideline. Has Drake Dale. He gets it. He cuts across the 40-yard line, but I think he's down.
Yeah, they blew the whistle.
He's down. He lost yardage, though.
That was number 50.
Yeah, it was a bubble screen to the right.
About a 4-yard loss, so bring up a third.
No, he only lost about a yard, partner.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah, you're right.
No gain on the play.
Actually, no gain, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
I'll take that. If you can't get the first down.
3rd and 1. And Coach Underwood does not like to call that play. Thought that was a fumble, as Drake did fumble it, but he was down.
Yeah, he was clearly down.
3rd and 1 for the Maroons. 4 receiver set again. Pistol formation. Dawson Padilla in the shotgun again. Gets the snap. Going to hand it to Brian Happel right at the middle of the field. Crosses the 35. And dump truck down about the 31-yard line. We'll give him a pickup of... if they would change the scoreboard, where was the snap at?
It's about the 30. It's about the 39. So got all the way to the 31.
First down for Perry at the 31-yard line of Newkirk. First drive of the 3rd quarter. Under 10 minutes to go. Trips to the near side, one to the far side. Give to Hatfield around up the middle. Gets across the 30, falls forward to the 25 to the 24-yard line. That's a pick up of 7 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 3.
That's what I wanted to see at the outset here. Just starting to cram it down their throats.
This may start to break the wheel of Newkirk on this drive right here.
Yeah, you got to go down and get the points.
If you get it to 18 to 3 or 20 to 3, then you really start to put the doubt in the Newkirk Tigers' mind. We break the huddle. 2nd and 3 upcoming for the Maroons. Got trips again to the near side. One receiver to the far side. Pistol formation. Padilla gets the snap and rolls to him, and we got a flag. He passes down the sideline. It's on us. The pass is incomplete, but the flag's going to be unfair. It's going to be an illegal shift, I believe, as everybody was not set.
Nobody was set. Bayer seems to think it's on them, but you guys weren't. Our boys weren't set yet.
Our boys were not set. The trips were not set to the near side here. But they're conversing about it. I don't know.
Well, Bayer's on the field, so he can know better than me, obviously. But from what I saw, it looked like we were moving.
Garrett's still pointing to Newkirk. They're still having a conversation here.
Yeah, they're really taking their time. Just gonna wave it off, I guess.
We've already broken the huddle. Are they waving it off? Still no call, no indication yet. And finally, an illegal shift, like I thought on Perry. It's going to back him up 5 yards. I don't know what the conversation was about, so it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Maroons. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side, 1 back set, pistol formation once again. Dawson in the shotgun. Showing blitzes. Newkirk gets a snap, hands it off to Brian Hatfield, makes one miss, gets across the 30, falls forward to the 26-yard line. 26. Gave him 3 yards. Good effort by Brian to get 3 yards as they had him in the backfield. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Gain of 3 on the play. Make it 3rd down and 5 for Perry.
8:44 to go, 3rd quarter. Perry leads 12-3. Padilla comes back. 2 receivers again to the far, 2 to the near. 1 back set, pistol formation. Newkirk showing blitz again, gets a snap, back to pass, under pressure. He's going to fire down the seam. It's off the hands of a Newkirk Tiger. That's Johnson. It falls incomplete, harmlessly incomplete. Braden Sweet was in the intended receiver, but he threw it into cover, his partner. Thank God it was.
Yeah, he did. He was looking for Sweet down the middle seam route, and he just kind of threw it to the inside when Braden was a little bit to the out.
They bring up 4th and 5 for Perry.
Probably wanted a post route there, and Braden couldn't get it to him because there was pressure in his face.
2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near, 1 back set, pistol formation, 4th and 5 for Perry. At the Newkirk 26, back to pass, rolling to his right. Good pickup by Hatfield. He's going to fire complete. And Drake Dale catches it on his knees.
He's on his knees.
Across the 20-yard line to the 17, and a first down for Perry, 9-yard pickup.
What a catch by Dale. Well, it's good to have him back.
Gain of 9 on the reception.
It's his 7th reception tonight.
Maroon first down.
Boy, he had slipped, partner, and he caught it on his knees.
Hatfield, or not Hatfield, Padilla made a great move to get away from the blitzing defender.
He stepped up in the pocket.
Yeah, he's moving. He's nifty in the pocket back there.
Yeah, he shifted out of the would-be tackler up in the pocket. Newkirk showing blitz again. A low snap again. Dawson gets it. He's going to lose yardage back to the. They're going to mark him about the 20-yard line, so that'll be a 3-yard loss, and to bring up 2nd and 13 for Perry at the 20-yard line.
I think Parker's back in at center now. So
Parker is back. Yes, you're right.
So that's 2 centers, and in the night that can sometimes cause problems, and it's showing its hand right now.
Actually, give him a loss of 2. So 2nd and 12, and still not crisp, partner. Just
no,
I want to see
poor Dawson.
this offense start to go.
Yeah, poor Dawson's got 22 yards lost because of some unfortunate snaps. Sorry,
to the near side, one to the far side, gets a snap, throws it down the left side of the line of scrimmage to Garrett Byer, went right through his hands.
For number 42.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 12 for Perry.
Getting bogged down again. It's like when we get inside a good field position, our offense just gets bogged down. I'm not understanding it.
I'm not either. 3rd and 12 for the Maroons, and they're 0-2 on 3rd down conversion in this half. You got to know Coach Cameron is not happy with this performance right now.
No, I think we're 4 of 11 or 4 of 12 for 3rd down tonight, something like that.
Yeah, we are. We're 4 of 13.
Wow.
4 of 8, excuse me.
Oh.
4 of 8.
Well, that's not bad.
He in the shotgun. Half diamond now. He's looking for Drake down the far sideline. Makes the catch, and it's out of bounds. He caught it, but it was out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th and long for Perry. And now Perry 3 of 9 on 3rd down tonight. 1 of 3 on 4th down. And just a heck of an effort by Drake he caught it, but he was out of bounds.
Did he end up catching that?
I think he did. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. But
we going for it?
If we can get him going, partner, he's just he's an effortless receiver. He just makes us look so easy.
Yeah.
Perry going for it. Got trips to the far side, 1 to the near side. 1 back set. Dawson Padilla gets the shotgun snap, gets it off to Joe Rupp across the 10-yard line, falls forward.
So complete to number 20.
The 9. That's not going to be a first down.
He gave him the 10.
Give him the 10-yard line. So it's a
terrible spot.
9 yards, and you needed 12, so it's going to be a first down for Newkirk.
No, I'm sorry, that was a bad spot. No, we weren't going to get the first down anyway, so I shouldn't say anything, but.
So Newkirk will have it 1st and 10 and another drive yet again stalls for Perry.
Yep.
Just an ugly ball game right now for Perry.
Clock needs to stop moving.
6:43 go 3rd quarter. In the 3rd quarter, Perry leads at 12-3. And
clock's moving.
We'll go ahead and take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
Just need to figure the clock out. Who does the clock operating? Needs to be fired.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, and the give to Colton Sparks up the middle of the field. It gets back to the 10-yard line. The original line of scrimmage may have given him 1 yard, but I don't know how they could have, as he was stacked up in the middle of the field. But I think they did give him 1 to the 11-yard line.
53, Spencer Hardwick.
Just an ugly ball game right now for Perry as they lead 12-3, and it was no gain. So 2nd and 10 for Newkirk at the 10-yard line, their own 10. You're just waiting for something to spark this Maroon team, because there's just there's not energy in this team right now. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 to the near. Back to pass, J.C. Johnson, now he's firing. He's in double coverage, and almost intercepted. Joe Rupp right there on Johnny on the spot. Good coverage, and J.C. Johnson threw the double coverage partner, and that could have been real big trouble for Newkirk.
Sorry, partner. Yeah, good coverage. But who was that on? Rupp? My head
Rupp
was down. I shouldn't have just said anything.
Let's see, Joe Rupp and I think
trying to get situated here, and it happens at least twice a game, right? I'm looking down
Joe
during
Rupp
the
over
play.
there, and then over the top is Drake Dell, I believe. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Newkirk at their own 10-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2-back set, 2 receivers to the far, 1 to the near. Johnson gets a snap, back to pass, firing.
Whoa.
Oh, and it was tipped to the line of scrimmage. Falls incomplete. And
Randall got a piece of that, I think.
it's going to be 4th down for Newkirk. And they are 1 of 9 on the night on 3rd down.
Well, they're kind of confused. I don't know why they're doing this. They're really going away from their game plan.
If that pass gets through, Liam Clausen intercepts that.
Oh, yeah, it was well
He
behind.
was well behind his receiver, and Clausen was right to him. But it's not going to happen. It's going to be 4th down for Newkirk at their own 10. They'll punt. Drake Dell's going to stand about his own 48-yard line. Or Newkirk 48, excuse me. The Newkirk 43. If I can get my... There's the punt. Better kick by Johnson. And it takes a Newkirk bounce. Going to go out of bounds right
about
at
the 50. Where are you going?
He's
walking back. He's walking back. He's walking back.
Walk up more than he's got it at the room 46-yard line, but that didn't go out. It went out at the Newkirk 48, partner. Very good spot once again. Don't know what he's seeing, but it's going to be first down for Perry.
He's way back there, and we're up here. Each of us have about the same angle.
That's why they're the referees and we're the radio crew to criticize.
Yeah, I know. We're sorry. That's what we do, though.
2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1-back set. Flanking Dawson Padilla to the left side. That's Hatfield in the shotgun. Padilla gets the snap. Hatfield gets the carry around the right side. Makes one miss. Makes another miss. Gets to midfield and give him a pickup of 4 yards and bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Maroons. Good job to get what he could there. He made 2 guys miss around the right side.
Yep, he's running the ball well tonight. 5.3 yards a clip.
5:49 to go, 3rd quarter. Perry only on top, 12-3. 2 receivers to the near, 2 to the far. 1-back set once again. Padilla in the shotgun formation. Newkirk showing blitz, and he was in the neutral zone big time. That's going to be 5 yards on Newkirk. They're going to false start on Perry.
Rupp moved, partner.
Boy, I thought he was in the neutral zone, partner. I thought Newkirk was there first.
False start is the call against Perry.
No, Rupp was falling down. He slipped or something.
So false start on Perry, unfortunately. 5 yards back, 2nd and 11 for the Maroons.
11 yards to gain.
Just shooting yourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Once again, how many yards is that?
That's 7 penalties for like 55 or 60 yards.
You're gonna
45 yards,
You're going to
sorry.
have a hard time beating people when you just keep shooting yourself in the foot.
Well, 6 of them have been 5-yard penalties, and those are just get you out of rhythm. Yeah, they add up and they get you out of your rhythm.
4 receivers again, 2 to the near, 2 to the far. Actually, trips to the near, 2 to the far. So empty set. Padilla, now Braden Sweet comes in motion. He's going to take the
jet sweep. That's actually a pass.
It's a pass,
technically.
Forward pass, and he gets it up to about the 44-yard line.
By number 16, Blue
Actually,
Shop.
they lost the yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 12 for Perry.
It's one of those weird plays, even though it's in front. He threw it in front of him, even though it's behind the line of scrimmage. Not actually 100% sure how to score that. I'm going to go ahead and call it.
That is a play that they put in this week, too, to help with the running back situation as well.
Yeah.
But it didn't work there. 3rd and 12. Bunch trips to the near, 1 to the far. 1-back set, back to pass is Padilla.
Got Rupp.
Passes, and it's intercepted by Trevor Johnson, and he's got nothing but pay dirt in front of him. It's going to be a touchdown Newkirk. It's going to be a 50-yard touchdown interception for Newkirk. Good grief. And Perry's got to get it together quickly. Very quickly, because Newkirk has drawn within 3 points of Perry. And Dawson threw it right to him.
Yeah, he just didn't see him. Johnson was underneath the coverage, kind of in a zone, and he was just camped out, and Dawson didn't see him. That happens.
Snap back ball down, kick is on the way, and it's good. Newkirk brings it within 2, so it's 12-10, and come back, we'll have more. Listen to Perry Marine Football on Triple Play Sports.
The National Institute of Mental Health reports that 1 in 4 adults will experience a mental health disorder in a given year. I'm Marjorie McGinn, President and Executive Director of Women in Government.
talk to your healthcare provider because serious mental illness can be treated. Between 7 and 90% of individuals use significant mental quality of life. So nurses, please visit womenandgovernment.org.
Welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And Mike, Newkirk has climbed within 2 points, and Perry has kept this team. This is dangerous territory right now for Perry.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got to figure something out, and quickly.
Yeah, Newkirk, they played their game tonight, and it's working for them. You know, holding us 12-10, and we played right into their hands.
I gotta say, we played into their game.
You're on the ball there, partner. Good call. We played right into their hands, and that's how they. That's why they're 4-3. They've been able to do that to the opponents, where they've won the games.
Yeah, there's nothing sexy that we said. You know how they play. They make you play ugly. And
impressed by Johnson's speed to be able to score on that, though.
And Perry did try to have the angles. Pooch kick there.
Get down.
Balmer's got it now, going around the right side, looking for some blocks.
There you go.
Gets across the 45-yard line, and he's going to set up shop at the Perry Maroon 45. And let's go, guys. Go down and score some points. Come on, bud. I'm kind of getting frustrated up here because I know these guys are better than this. You know that. We've followed them the whole year.
Yeah, they're having a real string of bad luck here the last 3 weeks. Just really not playing well.
No. So 1st and 10 for Perry at their own 45-yard line. They now lead 12-10. Need to start to maybe put some points on the board and get the seed of doubt planted in Newkirk's mind. And
that's probably going to be an
illegal substitution.
If we don't call a timeout.
Perry's going to call timeouts before they get penalized. We'll keep it right here. 12-10. Perry leads it right now with 4:22 to go, third quarter. Just the last 3 weeks have been hard to watch.
They really have. It's been a complete 180. I mean, even in the Stroud game, they played better than they've been playing the last 3 weeks, and they lost by 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah. That was the last game that Perry actually looked like Perry. I mean, you're still in the ball game with Stroud in the fourth quarter by 7.
Yeah.
You know, you had a chance. You got the ball back. You couldn't score, and then Stroud gets.
Yeah, and Stroud is, no offense, Newkirk. Stroud is top 10 team in the state. They're a much better team than Newkirk, and it's like, I don't know what I don't know, but that cashing game did something to these boys. I don't really know what to say, partner. You mentioned it kind of offhand after the games, like, boy, that was weird. And it's been weird ever since, I got to tell you.
Yeah. Perry breaks out of the timeout, and he cut the music off, finally.
A polka there. 2
receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set, pistol formation again. Dospedy gets a snap, and he's running the option, gets it to Brian Hatfield around the left side, cuts it up the center of the field. He lost yardage, though.
That was number 1, Brady Sweet.
You're going to mark him at the 43, a loss of 2, so bring up a 2nd and 12 upcoming for Perry.
Partner, I think Sweet got that carry.
No, that was Hatfield.
I don't think so.
No, that was Hatfield. If that was Sweet, he gets the corner. Trust me, that was
PA guy said Sweet.
No, that was Hatfield.
I don't think Hatfield was in, partner.
Well, he's in now, so 2 receivers, 1 in the
You're
near,
the boss.
1
I'm
in the
giving
far.
it to Hatfield.
Showing blitz again. Yeah, Hatfield gets the snap, gets around the right side, makes 1 miss, makes 2 miss, gets across the midfield to the 49-yard line. A nice run there. Give him 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for Perry.
8 yards.
Nice workmanlike effort play by Brian Hatfield on that one.
He's got
3rd and 4 for Perry.
Nearing 100 yards.
Perry now 3 of 9 on 3rd down conversion, and a much bigger one right now to convert. Padilla goes under center, 2 backs. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw short. It's complete.
Dale.
And that's Joe Rupp. Across the 40-yard line to the 36-yard line. And that is a 13-yard pickup and a 1st down for Perry.
Gain of 12 yards is good.
So dark over there. I can't tell who it is. I thought it was
They said
Dale.
it's 12-yard, but I'm giving him a pickup of 13. That's from the 49
so that
to
was
the 36. That was Joe Rupp. That's a 13-yard pickup.
Can't see anything over there.
1st down for Perry at the Newkirk 36-yard line. Actually, they say 35, but it's at the 36. Padilla under center again. He's going to give the sweep to Hatfield around the left side. Makes a cut up the middle. Nice cut.
Another
Makes
tackle
two
break.
misses and gets about 2 yards on the play when he probably had nothing. So he gets across the 35 to about the 34-yard line. We'll give him 2 yards in the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, good initial, after the initial contact. Hatfield, you can't bring him down usually on first contact.
Clock running, 2:24 to go, third quarter. Perry up 12-10. You heard me right. One receiver to the far side, one to the near. 2-back set. I formation now. Padilla under center. Gets a snap. He's going to hand it to Brian Hatfield. Has a blocker around the left side. Gets across the 30, across the 25, and wrestled down about the 22-yard line. That is a 9-yard pickup and a first down for Perry. He just followed his blocker, and that was Byer there, partner.
It was a counter play, and the guard pulled, and Byer pulled with him. Well, Byer didn't pull; he was a fullback.
That's a lot of beef going through that hole.
Yeah, that was a good run, good play.
High formation. Hatfield's trying to fix something in the backfield. He gets the snap, gives it to Hatfield around the right side, and falls forward for no gain on the play. Brings up the 2nd and 10. Hatfield was trying to fix something. He wasn't ready for that play.
Yeah.
And now he's down.
I tell you, he's beat up tonight.
He's down. Got an injury, and it's Brian Hatfield. We've got all of our breaks in, so we'll keep it right here. And
he's had a.
Actually, no, wait. Is that? Yeah, that is Brian.
He's had a good night. You know, he's got 22 carries. That's a lot for a guy who hasn't had more than 6 or 7 maybe in a game in cleanup time.
Holding his left side.
So he's having to play linebacker too. He's an Iron Man, true Iron Man. He's just beat up tonight.
He's holding his left side, gets to his feet. He's going to come up on his own power, limping just a little bit.
I think he was hurt last week, right, partner? He was out.
He was out.
So maybe feeling the effects of that still.
Perry will have it 2nd and 9. He actually gave him a yard.
Good.
On that play, I couldn't believe it. But
got 110 on the night then.
Give him a yard there. 2nd and 9 upcoming. As Hatfield's walking off under his own power slowly with Roy Mendenhall there. That helps with the coaching over there on the Maroon sideline. 1:40 to go, third quarter. Perry leads at 12-10. As we've got an official timeout, and we've got a clock issue again. He's looking at the clock again. And the clock did run 4 seconds. It was 1:40, so I don't know what the clock operator's doing here. I'm going to shut this door. I don't want him to hear me saying that. But they let 4 seconds run off, so it's a minute 36 to go, third quarter. 4 receivers, 2 to the near, 2 to the far, 1 back set. And that is Brady Sweet now. And we've got a penalty again on.
That's got to be on them. That's offside,
yeah,
I think.
they're pointing to Newkirk. That probably is going to be offside. Dead ball encroachment. It's offside on Newkirk. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, or excuse me, 2nd and 4 now. Upcoming for Perry.
It will remain 2nd down, 4
At
yards
the
to gain
Newkirk
for
21-yard line.
Maroons.
Braden Sweet now in at running back for the Maroons. Liam Clausen comes in for the receiver position to take over his position there. 2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near. Sweet in the backfield, gets a snap, runs the option to the left side. Braden Sweet's got the corner. 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Perry scores, 21-yard touchdown run. Braden Sweet around the left side, and Perry strikes pay dirt again. And that was a nicely drawn up play by Coach Cameron Bennett and this offensive staff. Got Braden in the corner and he did everything on his own after that. So Perry going to go for 2 as they are up now 19-10. Trying to go for 2. Braden Sweet stays in at running back. Padilla in pistol formation. 2 receivers, 1 to the near, 1 to the far. Get the snap. He's going to run the sweep to Braden Sweet around the right side. Makes a cut up the middle of the field. A nice cut. He's in for 2. And it's 21-10 as Braden Sweet.
20-10, partner.
20-10. Excuse me, 20-10. That was 18.
Yeah, 12 plus 6.
Oh, that's right. 20-10. I thought it was 21-10. 20-10 with 1:21 to go, third quarter. And
what was that?
It ain't over, ladies. Some Newkirk fans said it was
calling their homeboys ladies. That's not very encouraging.
Sweet with a 21-yard touchdown run, and he capped it with a 2-yard 2-point conversion. And that
Mom is rough around the edges, to say the least.
And it's 20-10. As Brian Hatfield has gone off with an injury, well, hopefully it's not anything major, because we need him for the rest of the year. But
yeah, not only running back, linebacker too.
20-10. Perry up on top by 10 points, and I'll give the score update to the station here at the quarter break. You needed to answer with the score there.
Yep, they did it.
You needed to do that. You need to go down after that interception return for a touchdown. You needed to establish something right there, and they did. And Garrett Byer to kick off from his own 40-yard line.
Number 42, Garrett Byer kicking off.
And there's a push kick.
And
Same
down it.
spot.
Oh,
no,
he ran it.
Run it across the 35. And Colton Sparks has it.
That's why.
They put Colton Sparks
yeah.
up there. So
that
gets across
explains
35 to about the 36-yard line. That's where Newkirk will take over, and that was a 34-yard kick.
Sparks
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Nope. That's about a 25-yard, 23-yarder. 23-yard kickoff. And Newkirk will take over. Now they're back to their bone formation here, partner. I don't understand this.
Yeah, they're throwing a lot of looks at us, that's for sure.
J.C. Johnson back to pass, under pressure. Now he's going to pitch it to Colton Sparks, and he has nowhere to go. Hitting the backfield, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Back at the 35-yard line. Give him a 4-yard loss, and it brings up 2nd and 14 for Newkirk.
A loss of 6 on the play will make
loss of 6. They gave him a loss of 6. Excuse me, my bad. Loss of 6 on the play. And who was on it? Who was in on that?
Schwant and Vollmer.
Yeah.
Did he pitch that as a pass, or was it like an option pitch?
I think it was an option pitch.
Okay.
This is a late pitch. 2 receivers, one to the near, one to the far, wishbone formation. Johnson gets the snap. He's going to hand it to Colton Sparks around the left side, looking for blockers. And a nice job coming up from a safety position. That's Braden Sweet. And Colton Sparks looked like he had the corner, but Braden said, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 16. Wow, Braden Sweet, we're going to miss him next year, partner.
Man, Sweet is taking over right now in this the end of this third quarter. Coming in on the touchdown run, and then that play right there, just like a bullet. Great play. See why sometimes they put him at linebacker.
10 seconds to go, 3rd and long. Newkirk has the ball. 2 receivers, one to the far, one in the air. Back to pass. J.C. Johnson trying to pass to the far side, and it's knocked down and incomplete. And Perry's going to hold on, and it was Braden Sweet on the coverage, knocked it down, and that's the end of the third quarter. Perry leads it 20-10. As we go to the fourth, they'll get the ball to start the fourth. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Hey Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fears disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I want to let you know this game is sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit DevonEnergy.com today to learn more about how they're one of the world's leading oil and natural gas producers. Devon Energy, where commitment runs deep. And that punt off of J.C. Johnston's foot goes out of bounds. Still walking, and he's going to mark it at the 37-yard line of Perry. Perry will take over 1st and 10. Got a favorable spot again.
Yeah.
Just don't know what they're looking at spot-wise tonight, but it is what it is, and it's 1st down for Perry at their own 37. Now this is where you drive the nail in the coffin, partner.
Absolutely.
Newkirk 1 of 10 on 3rd down tonight.
Yeah, you get it here, you run it down their throat again and go up 26, 28, 10, somewhere in there. You're looking at the nail in the coffin, in my opinion.
He takes the snap, hands off to Hatfield.
Hatfield
They're
back
gonna
in.
call a
That's
hold.
nice to see Hatfield back in there. We're going to have a hold, though. But Brian Hatfield comes back into the game for the Maroons. We're going to have a hold. Perry's going to get 10 yards pushed back, and it's going to be first and long for the Maroons.
Yeah, Hatfield, he was still, though. He was plugged up in the backfield and got away and got it to no gain.
Is a call against Perry.
Just a tough runner.
Holding from the spot of the foul. Let's see where they mark it.
That is a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Probably right at the
25, yeah. Oh, man, it was in the backfield big time when they called it.
So it's going to be at the 25-yard line. So first and
20. Should be 20.
23,
yeah, probably.
First and 23 for Perry. Dospedy under center. 2 receivers to the near side. 2-back set, I formation. Padilla gets a snap. He's going to run the sweep around the right side to Hatfield. Has the corner. Got blockers. Across the 30. Still going. 35. Still going. And he's out of bounds as he crosses the 35 to about the 38-yard line. We'll give him a pickup of 14 yards, and it'll be second and 10 for Perry. Good pickup there.
Yeah, I like that play. Just a little sweep to the right side, and he got the corner, made a nice run.
Yeah, up to the 38-yard line, 14-yard pickup. Actually, 15-yard pickup. They gave him, so it's second and 9.
Yeah, 15 yards on the play.
So two receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1-back set, pistol formation for the Maroons. Dawson Padilla. Newkirk showing blitz again, gets the snap. He's going to throw it down the left side. That's great and sweet. Makes 2 misses, makes 2 guys, gets across the 45-yard line to the 46. And that is going to be a 6-yard pickup. Brings up a third and a short 2 upcoming for the Maroons. As 11:24 to go in the ball game. Perry leads at 20-10. Perry taking their time. 15 on the play clock. Now Padilla comes in with the play. 2 receivers from far, 2 to the near. 1-back set. Pistol formation once again. 5 seconds to go in the play clock. He gets the play off. Gets the snap. He's going to hand it to Hatfield right in the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be losing 1 yard back to the 44, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Or 4th and 3 now.
Made by number 17, Peyton Shin.
Just didn't get any. Just didn't get any push there, partner.
No, he didn't. Good play by Newkirk on that one. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Perry's going to go. No, they're going to kick it.
Oh, what am I doing? He's right there. How am I missing that?
Garrett's going to kick it. 10:35 to go. He'll punt it back to Newkirk. Perry up by 10. Gets the snap. Gets a boot into it. A good punt. Takes a Perry. Takes a Newkirk bounce.
Kick is away and down by number
Going to be down about the 26-yard line. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
Tiger 20.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classified, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all of Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. J.C. Johnson throws the pass. It's complete, but I think we have a penalty flag in the backfield. I thought we did. The pass is completed to Trevor Johnson across the 30-yard line and punched out of bounds about the 32-yard line. That's a pick of 5 yards. I thought I saw a flag, but I guess not. So they bring up a 2nd and 5 for Newkirk.
Gain of 4 on the reception. We'll make it
actually give him 4, so gain of 4, so 2nd and 6. Under 10 minutes to go. Perry only up 20-10. Two receivers, 1 to the near, 1 to the far. And actually got 3 receivers to the near, 1 to the far. 1-back set, shotgun formation. Johnson back to pass, going to roll to his right. Going to pass to his right. And Clausen gets tangled up. That's incidental contact. Oh, they did throw a flag. I don't know about that one. That's incidental, and no, I don't agree with that. It's going to be pass interference on Perry. It's going to be first down for Newkirk. It's their 4th of the game, though. I don't agree with that one, partner. He was playing the ball and they got their feet tripped up, and he wasn't impeding the receiver, but it's pass interference and first down for Newkirk.
15-yard penalty will result in a Tiger first down and
That's their 4th of the night, though. They'll have the ball at their own 46-yard line, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the near, 1 to the far, 1 back set. Shotgun formation. Johnson gets it. He's going to throw it well over the head of Dylan North, out of bounds. Incomplete. Newkirk will have it 2nd and 10. You know, if Perry wins at 20-10, it's not going to be a fun bus ride home for anyone.
You know, you're happy you get the win, get the 3-1 in district, but yeah, you're right. Not a good effort tonight.
Trips to the near, 1 to the far, 1 back set, shotgun formation. Johnson takes it. He's going to roll to his left, fires across the body. It's intercepted. Luke Palmer, and he slips as he was trying to make a cut at the 41-yard line, and we'll give him a
12-13. He got it about the 47.
13-yard gain on the interception, and 1st and 10 for Perry at the Newkirk 41-yard line.
I want to clarify my comment from just a second ago. I said bad effort tonight. I don't mean the boys aren't putting out great effort. They're trying hard. It's just the play on the field hasn't come through with quality play. It's just been a little really sloppy tonight, like we've mentioned. I just want to clarify that to everybody out there. I don't like to make them think I'm disparaging the new guys, disparaging their kids.
Perry will have it 1st and 10 from the Newkirk 40-yard line. Gospedy under center. He's going to give it to Hatfield around the left side. Breaks a couple tackles. Oh, there's a late flag. It should have been a late hit, and the referee didn't throw it. But he gets up to the 35-yard line. We'll give him a 5-yard pickup and 2nd and 5. I don't know how you don't call the late flag for he led with his helmet.
This is one of those times, partner, my head was down again. I got behind making my comment a second ago. I'm sorry. Who was that on the carry?
That was Hatfield, 5 yards. Gospedy under center now. 2 back set, 1 receiver to the far, 1 to the near. He gets the snap. He's going to hit it to Hatfield around the left side. He's going to be hit in the backfield and falls forward to the line of scrimmage, I believe. I think
26, White Meyer.
Actually, he's going to lose yardage. Back to the 39.
16, Blue Sox.
So we'll call it 3rd and 6 for Perry. And it almost looks like Perry's ready just to sit on this ball and just take this 10-point lead and go out of here.
It'd be good to sit on the ball, run it, and get another score, though. We're capable.
So 3rd and 6 for Perry. High formation now. 1 receiver to the near, 1 to the far. The D under center gets the snap. Going to hand it to Ryan Hatfield around the right side. Made a miss. Made another miss across the 30 to the 25. And he's going to be a 9-yard pickup and a 1st down for Perry.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Actually, 11-yard pickup and a 1st down. My bad. And another 3rd down conversion. 5 of 12 tonight for the Maroons. So clock moving to 8 minutes and counting to go in this one. Perry leads at 20-10. Padilla under center, high formation, 2 receivers to the near. Padilla back to pass, throws a slant to Braden Sweet. Guy missed it at 20, falls forward to the 15. He got 10 yards, close to a 1st down, right at the sticks. Let's see if they move it. He's right there. Ball's going to be placed right at the 16, so we're going to officially give him 9 yards. Actually, no, they gave him the 1st down. 10-yard pickup and a 1st down for Perry.
How many is that tonight?
That is a
14 or 15, isn't it?
That is 16
16,
first downs.
That's a good number.
The D in the pistol formation again. 2 receivers, 1 to the near, 1 to the far. Gets the handoff.
I think Hatfield dropped it.
Hatfield dropped it, and Perry recovered it, thank God. Falling on it, I think, was Matt Jones.
Good awareness.
Stop made by number 72, Trey Hobbs.
But we're going to lose yardage back to about the 17, so a loss of 2. So Dawson Padilla fumbles again, but he didn't lose that one, so that's good. 2nd and 12 at the 17 of Newkirk. 6:56 and counting in the ball game. High formation, Dawson Padilla under center. Takes a snap. He's going to pass short and behind Braden Sweet over there, over the far side. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Well, Johnson was reading that.
Yeah, he was.
Any more inside, Johnson might have had another pick six.
Yeah, there was nothing in front of him.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 12. Go ahead.
No, just saying, but as it is, incomplete.
3rd and 12 from the Tigers' 17-yard line. 6:47 to go. Perry up 20-10, 4th quarter. Now we got pistol formation. Padilla's going to take it, give the sweep to Hatfield. He's going to cut up the middle of the field, makes one man miss, can't make another. And he falls forward to maybe the 19.
Number 72,
or maybe
Trey
the
Hall.
15. Actually, no, he lost yardage. They've
Is
got
it
him marked at the 20,
good-
the 19.
Decent penetration by the Newkirk
If
line
that's the
there.
case, it's 4th and 14 for Perry.
Got a lot of two-way guys on our line. Not a lot, a couple. Maybe getting a little tired. I don't know, but they go two-way too. So
Yeah, 4th and 14 for Perry, and they're going to go for it. No man's land.
lost 3 yards.
Yeah.
Jeepers.
Actually, to the 20. Yeah, they marked
Man.
it at the 20. 4th and 14. Got to get to
Get to the 6.
Padilla back to pass. He's got great sweep, wide open in the end zone.
He caught that.
And it's intercepted by Trevor Johnson in the end zone. Touchback.
If they both had possession of that ball, though, as they went down, it goes to the receiver.
Yeah,
Usually.
well, you don't have replay in,
No, that's true.
in high school. And it's another interception for Dawson. Another missed opportunity to get points.
Yep.
You know, it's just, it is what it is. But it's first down and 10 for Newkirk at their own 20-yard line, and they're only down by 10. This is not over.
Absolutely not. Defense got to stand strong here.
Johnson in the shotgun formation has trips to the near side. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to pass to his right. It falls incomplete out of bounds, and that is intended for lane 11 over there on the far side. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Tigers at their own 20.
Well,
5:52 to go, ball game.
Sorry, partner. I said a good thing. It's not great, but we're up 10. So a good thing for us is does take Newkirk out of what they want to do. They don't like to throw very much.
Yeah, they
So
got
that's the only silver lining I can see.
They got trips to the far side, one to the near, one back set, shotgun formation. Johnson fires, and it's complete to Colton Sparks over there on the far side. And he gets across the 25 to the 26. Gave him a 6-yard pickup, and it brings up 3rd and 4 for the Tigers.
Gain of 6 on the reception will make it third down.
Well, their third completion tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 4 upcoming for Newkirk.
You said that was Sparks, right?
That was Colton Sparks on the catch, yes. Got trips now to the near side, one to the far side for the Tigers. And we're going to have a timeout, looks like.
Taken by Perry.
And we're going to take one with him. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple
Fans,
Play
I want to
Sports.
let you know that the Perry High School Band will be performing their contest.
For our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
Learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw and Perry Leaselson. 20-10 has not been an easy night, has not been a pretty night for Perry, but they are on top by 10 and forcing Newkirk, like we said, into something they don't like to do. They're having to pass the ball now to catch up down by 10 points. Perry took a timeout because they didn't like what they saw defensively matched up on that last play.
That's good. I mean, you
Yeah,
want everything lined up right.
Now we got trips again to the near side. One to the far, one back set. Shotgun formation. Johnson is going to roll to his left. Throws across his body and almost complete and then intercepted and then then falls incomplete.
That
so
could have been a
it covers
wacky one.
Jansen Hartwig.
Wow.
Boy, I tell you, he's going to be one to watch in the future.
Yeah, it gets bigger. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah, only a sophomore, and it falls incomplete. So another third down conversion not converted for the Tigers. They are 1 of 11 on that stat tonight. They're going to have to punt the ball back to Perry with 5:12 to go in the ball game. Drake Dell stands at midfield, waiting for J.C. Johnston's kick. Gets a snap, and it's a fake. Johnson's going to throw to the right side. It falls incomplete, and Perry's going to have 1st and 10 at the Newkirk 26-yard line.
For number 13, lane 11. And the Tigers will turn the ball over on
Actually,
down.
Newkirk is 1 of 12 on 3rd down. They're 0 of 1 on 4th now. And Perry set up shop 1st and 10 at the Newkirk 26 and punch this in, guys.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
I mean, they basically, that was Newkirk's answer saying, this is all we have left.
Yeah.
If we don't convert this, then we're done. So put the nail in the coffin.
Absolutely. It's like a Jeff Fisher play there at the. Well, not really, but they kind of had to do that. I don't know why they don't just come out of their regular formation if they're going to go for fourth down.
Perry
but
knew what was coming. It was defended very well. Got trips now to the near side, one to the far. Pistol formation. Dospedy gets the snap back to pass. Under pressure a little bit. He has Garrett Byer wide open. It's intercepted by Colton Sparks in the end zone. He's going to run it out. And the ball comes loose. And Perry's got it again. Garrett Byer picks it up. And he's running in for the touchdown.
Wow.
And it's touchdown, Perry.
He fumbled.
Oh, my goodness.
I think did he get in before he fumbled?
Newkirk gets the ball
Tell
back.
me he got
that was
no
a
way.
Wild play. This is what happened. Colton Sparks intercepts the ball.
Wow.
Brings it out for 10 yards, fumbles the ball. Garrett Byer picks it up, rumbles, stumbles, and bumbles into the end zone, but he drops it before he enters the end zone. Newkirk recovers on the 1 yard line. Good
Well, there's
grief.
another thing I've never seen live
Good
before,
grief.
partner.
So the interception, a fumble, and a fumble. Wow.
So Byer got a fumble recovery and a fumble lost in one play.
And then Colton Sparks has a fumble for Newkirk.
Yeah,
So you
and a
gotta put that
pick. I don't have that on mine.
I've got here an interception. So Newkirk has it now, 1st and 10 at the 1 yard line of Perry, or at their own 1. Johnson has it. He's rolling to his right, looking to pass. He's got the corner. He's going to pass.
That's
late.
offensive pass
That's
interference.
offensive
That
pass
better be.
interference, big time. Oh, yeah. And Coach Bennett was right there, Johnny on the spot, and he did push off on the Perry defender because Perry defender was going to have it and probably pick six it.
Yeah, that has to be on offense, which they won't use any words.
Who was that over there? That was Liam. That was Clausen in coverage over there. Officials now talking about it. Newkirk thinks it's on Perry, but
There's no way it's on Perry. He threw our
no
guy
way.
away.
No way it's on Perry at all. And they're looking to the Perry sideline.
If it is, it's some home cooking to the degree. I mean, that's ridiculous.
They're asking Perry what they want to do.
Okay, well, that means it's on them then.
I don't know. You can move it to the half-yard line.
Yeah, either way. I mean, yeah, I would take it 2nd down. Just take the incomplete pass.
Still talking it over. Still have no indication what the call is.
No, I know. That's a mistake on the ref's fault. You need to tell us what it is first and then talk about it.
Exactly. He's got it all backwards. Got a nice breeze finally. We're finally a little comfortable up here now. Now we're probably going to get an indication.
Bennett's not freaking out, so it's definitely on Newkirk.
He still has not indicated what the call is. Finally, we got a pass interference on Newkirk. So that will move it back to the half-yard line.
So I got to. What do I put? 0.5.
So first and 10.5 from the half-yard line for the Tigers.
I'll say it's a 1 yard penalty on here, so it's not janky on the stats.
Johnson in the shotgun formation, trips to the near side, one to the far side, gets the snap, back to pass. He has one open. It's open. Fake shin. 17 has it. Gets it across the 10-yard line and driven back to the 10. So he got 10 yards. He's right at the sticks.
Shin was wrestled down by number 20, Joe Rupp.
It was Rupp. I thought that was sweet on
It's right at the sticks. It might be 2nd and inches. It is 2nd and inches.
Gain of 9 on the reception.
Gain of 9, 9.5 really. So 2nd down, 4:13 to go in the ball game. Newkirk has it 2nd and inches, we'll call it. Johnson in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to far, 2 to the near. This is not what we've seen from Newkirk at all this year. Back to pass now, Johnson. He had a slant route. He's looking for Johnson. He
Knock it
puts
down.
Up there, and Johnson goes up and gets it at the high point across the 35 to about the 38-yard line. Actually, to the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards. We got a flag in the background, and it's going to be holding on Newkirk.
No, bring it back then.
Boy, Braden Sweet was in coverage part.
Yeah,
he just jumped.
Johnson just. Well, he's 6'4", so he went up and got it.
Holding on Newkirk.
Races the play.
That'll push him back to almost the goal line.
It should, because that's where the holding most likely occurred.
It's not half the distance, is it?
On offense.
It might be. 3:49 goes.
Yeah, inside the 10, I think it is.
Spot foul, so half the distance to the goal, so it should be at the 5.
At the minimum, yeah.
2nd in about 06, we'll call it. Actually, no, where they're spotting it, about 2nd and 8. So
What?
2nd and 8.
So they're at the 2?
They're at the 2, it looks like. It
guess
says
they don't.
2nd and 7, but we'll call it 2nd and 8. Johnson in the shotgun formation. Gets a snap. He's under pressure. Under pressure big time. Still under pressure. And he's going to take it himself up the middle of the field. He's still under on his feet, and he gets up across the 5 and dropped down right at the 5, it looks like. So officially 2 yards after that play. So it brings up a 3rd and 3 probably for Newkirk. Actually, no, 3rd and 5, my bad. 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. 3:21 and counting from their own 5-yard line.
A gain of 2 on the play will bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Tigers.
Got 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side, 1 back set, shotgun formation. Johnson in there, waiting for the snap, gets the snap, back to pass. It's Johnson. He's going to fire. It's complete to Trevor Johnson. He's been a thorn in the side of Perry. He had the 10-yard line. They gave him the spot to the 12. That's a horrible call. Or to the 11. He needed to get to the 10. He got to the 11. He's really close to the first down. Actually, it's going to bring up 4th and 1, I think. I thought they gave him a better spot than that.
Well,
I apologize to that.
Give him
to the
6
referee.
yards?
Yeah, I think they gave him 6. No, they gave him the first down. That's a horrible spot.
So 7 yards.
7 yards and a first down for
6. Okay. Jeez. It's really, our apologies, folks. It's really tough to see these yard markers.
That's a bad call, too. I mean, he needed the 10, and he was wrestled down at the 10 and driven back. Forward progress was at the 9, but they gave him the 10, so 1st and 10 for Newkirk. 2 of the receivers to the far, 2 to the near, 1 back set, shotgun formation. Johnson back to pass again. Back to pass, still has time, still lots of time, still looking. He's going to fire down the middle of the field, and it's going to fall incomplete. Intended for Lane Levin there at the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 10 for Newkirk, 2:30 to go ball game.
Talking about a wacky last 4 minutes. A lot of penalties, the crazy interception fumble.
Not a clean game.
No, it's
not a clean game at all.
It's just the football gods have just kicked it around tonight.
That's how they want you to play. That's exactly how Newkirk wants you to play.
There will be a 5th quarter after the game.
2:30 to go, 4th quarter. Perry leads 20-10. Newkirk has it 2nd and 10 from their own 10-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set, shotgun formation. Johnson in there. He gets the snap. He's going to roll to his right. Under pressure. He's going to throw the slant intended for Colton Sparks, and it falls incomplete. Actually, that was Dylan North around on the slant route toward the middle of the field. In coverage was Drake Dillon and Braden Sweet, and he just dropped that, partner.
Yeah, he had it right open in the middle of the field. You're right.
I mean, and if he catches that one, he still may be running.
Yeah, he had some open field.
He had the inside route. But 3rd down and 10, no harm, no foul. 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. 2:26 to go from their own 10-yard line. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near now. 2 back set in the shotgun formation is Johnston. Had a receiver come in motion, gets a snap, he's going to hand it off. Now a receiver
13 through that.
Throws the ball, intended for Johnson. Had double coverage on him around on the near sideline. That was Drake Dell and Joe Rupp in the coverage. Trevor Johnson.
2nd time they've tried that, right,
Johnson
partner?
is shaken up. Yeah, that's the 2nd time they tried that receiver
with Levin
reverse pass. And Johnson shaken up, walks off under his own power, but fell on that knee, partner. He's not feeling real good.
Yeah, he's been used a lot tonight. He's been all over the
4th
field.
and 10 from the 10-yard line. This is Newkirk's last gasp, I think, with 2:19 to go.
Hope so. We should get the ball back and hang on to it.
3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near now. Johnson back to pass, under pressure. Hatfield's pressuring him, and he's going to be sacked at the 10-yard. The ball
Fumble.
comes loose. But did they say he's down? It doesn't matter.
You never know with
the
this
ball
crew.
At the 10, so.
Ball recovered by the Tigers, and the Maroons will take over on downs.
Yeah, the Maroons will take over on downs, and Perry will have it 1st and goal from the Newkirk 10-yard line. I think I've got my timeouts in here. I do. I'm good. I'm talking to myself. I would like another touchdown just to make it look a little bit more fancier than it really was.
Yeah, but even then you'll know it's that old adage just wasn't as close. It was closer than the score, you know.
Well, we're in the 4 receiver set, pistol formation. Dawson in the pistol formation gets the snap, going to hand it off to Ryan Hatfield right in the middle. No, he didn't hand it off. He faked me out. He passed down the left side of the line of scrimmage. Had Braden Sweet open, but it was a short pass and ball's incomplete. Faked me out too. Did fake you out too? They faked out our camera girl too. So they won't see that play in film session. But it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Perry at the Newkirk 10-yard line. And what do we got? We got a flag?
The home crew here getting on to the refs a little bit tonight, rightfully so, with this Jeopardy, playing the Jeopardy theme.
Well, an inadvertent whistle on the play, so we'll replay first down.
Whistle, so replay them down. 1st down and 10 for Perry at the goal line, I guess. Or at the 10-yard line, excuse me. Same formation, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near, 1 back set, pistol formation. Dawson Padilla gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Hatfield right up the middle. Crosses the 10, gets about to the 7-yard line. We'll give him a pickup of 3. Brings up a 2nd and goal from the 7. .149 in counting.
Brian's 28th carry tonight.
Actually gave him 4 yards on the play to the 6. 2nd and 6 from the 6. 4 receivers, 2 to the near, 2 to the far, 1 back set. Pistol formation. Dawson Padilla taking his time, using the play clock. Minute 30 to go before the game is over. Now he's got the call. He gets the snap. He's going to hand it to Brian Hatfield up the middle. Gets her up the middle, across the goal line, and in for the touchdown. 6-yard touchdown. Touchdown, Perry. Brian Hatfield for 6 yards up the middle. And this one's a little bit more sexier now than it really was. If it could be any sexier.
They'll maybe try Dawson on an extra point. Probably going to go for 2 since they do that a lot and have a good percentage. Just curious. Yeah, good run up the middle there. Hole opened like the Red Sea, and Hatfield ran through it. And another touchdown for him tonight. And
they're going to try an extra point.
Oh, I got lucky. Called one.
It's 26-10. Perry now leads. And they're going to go
that's
to
2.
3-1 in the district. Actually, no, they're going to 2-point conversion, pistol formation. Dawson Padilla now gets the snap, hands it off to. No, he's going to. The new play went right through Braden Sweet's hands and incomplete. So it's going to be 26-10 as Perry leads it now by 16. And not what you really wanted, but you're going to get the victory. You go to 6-2 on the year.
5-3, partner.
No, we're 5-2 right now. We'll be 6-2 and 3-1.
Okay.
Is that right? Oh wait, you're right. 5-3. You're bad. My bad. We were both 4-3 coming in. Sorry, my bad. 4-3. We'll go to 5-3 and 3-1 on the year. No, I know you're over there gloating. Shut up.
Well, I was just commenting, folks at home, that I didn't argue with Brock. I've been known to do that in the past, off the air. So
you think?
I'm proud of myself for holding off there.
Yeah, you did good. I'll give you props.
The one time I do good, I have to make sure everybody knows. I'm like Jim Traver. Gotta give it to myself, partner. Gotta give it to my partner.
On my broadcast.
I'm sorry.
That was horrible.
Well, I was listening to him today, so.
Brian Hatfield has 2 rushing touchdowns. He got 3.
I think he's got 2. Because Sweet had 1, and Byer had the other one.
That's right. So Perry now leads at 26-10. Minute 20 to go to the ball game. They're going to go to 5-3 and 3-1 in the district. Hard fought. Not very clean ball game. They got Chisholm Longhorns looming in the wings for them senior night next week, and they're gonna have to play a lot better than this.
Yeah, and I think they will. Senior night always makes the boys play a little. At least when I was young, play a little harder.
Good kick right down the center of the field.
There you go.
Going to be taken about the 25-yard line, crosses the 30, and jumps it down about the 40-yard line. So 20-yard kickoff officially for
net. You're right.
I can add that one. As Newkirk will have it 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line. With about a minute 12 to go in the ball game. Perry has won this one 26-10, and this is all academic at this point. Perry Starter's still in there. Brian Hatfield's still out there. He has played well of a game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of our players of the games.
Well, we got to talk about player of the game. We got to figure out the offense and the defensive player of the games, partner.
I would go Hatfield. It's tough though. We'll deliberate. There's a lot of stats tonight.
2 receivers the far side, 2 in the near.
Well, it was a good word. Deliberate.
Cracking me up. Back to passing Johnson. He's being flushed, and he's going to be sacked back
Hartwig.
at the 34-yard line.
Boy, Spence.
Spencer Hartwig with the sack, and that's a 6-yard loss on the play. And, boy, under a minute to go. Got bugs in here now.
Yeah.
Clock running. Newkirk is. They have timeouts, but they're not going to use them, I don't think.
It would be kind of silly at this point. This game's elementary.
2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near. 1 back set. Now back to pass is Johnston. Going to be flushed to his right. There's a
hold yeah.
being called on Spencer Hartwig. He was held. Now Johnson's going to run for his life and get punched out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line to the 42. But that one's coming back as Spencer Hartwig was held big time.
By number 6, Brian Hatfield, flags down on the play.
That'll be a spot foul, probably about the 35-yard line, I'll call it. We'll probably mark it back to the 25 on the 10-yard penalty. I'm just guessing. If Perry wants to take that call. And we've got an injured Maroon here too. That's Drake Dell.
Man, I hate to see that with 20 seconds left to go in the game.
And now he's going to get up. He's going to be limping a little bit. Coach
Douglas.
Cameron's coming over here. And
get Douglas in the game. I think that's who would come in.
Coach Cameron's talking to the back judge. I think he got late hit. I think he wanted a late hit on Drake. But he's not going to get
Possibly,
it.
yeah.
The holding call will stand. Newkirk will get the ball back away at the 20-yard line. I was wrong. And Drake is walking off on his own power. That's good to see. But
how many yards did that take?
I didn't see what happened if Cameron probably just – I would call that. That's a 10-yard.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Back to pass now, Johnson. He's under pressure. Still under pressure. He's going to reverse his track. Now going up the center of the field. Now he's going to out of the pocket.
Another hold.
Holding coming for Newkirk. And Johnson's like, quit holding because I'm getting
I know. I'm getting yards. Leave it alone.
I'm getting my head blocked here. My head knocked off for you guys. And you guys keep holding. It's going to be another holding. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. And it's going to be another holding on Newkirk.
Just keep beep. Just keep backing them up.
8 seconds to go. I hope my team plays better than this tomorrow.
Me
That's
too.
all I gotta say.
Our team.
Yeah, our team. Sorry. I can't. I can say that. Last year I could say that too, but not really.
Right. Craig didn't care.
He was soccer.
Is it FC Barcelona playing? Sorry, I don't know how Craig sounds. That's not a good impression.
Cowgirls
Are they good
right
this
now,
year? They back?
12, yeah,
Good.
They battled back. They had West Virginia tonight. I don't know what the score was, but that was for the lead in the conference.
All right.
Johnson now back to pass from his. He's going to
knock
pass
it down.
way down the field. It's going to be it's almost complete, or almost intercepted, then complete, then almost intercepted. So 1 second to go. So we've got one heartbeat left for Newkirk at 3rd and 30. So it's 3rd in Wichita for Newkirk.
The incompletion will make it 3rd down.
With 1 second to go when the ball is back at close to the 5-yard line. Take a sack and give up a safety and make it 28-10, make it a little bit more sexier. That'd be nice, but got 4 receivers, 2 to the near, 2 to the far, 1 back set. Shotgun formation, back to pass. Johnston is in the end zone, and he's going to be flushed out to the right. Still going to fire. It's complete to Trevor Johnson at the 20-yard line. Give him a 15-yard pickup, and that's it. That's the end of the ball game. Perry's going to win this one 26-10 to go to 5-3, and more importantly, 3-1 in the district. And they will barely get the 15 district points they need because they win by 16.
Is that how that works?
You got to win by 15, and you get the 15 district points. So that's great for Perry as well. They'll host the Chisholm Longhorns next week. And it wasn't pretty, it was ugly, but they got the win. We'll come back, we'll recap it, get stats, and we will be talking to coaches because I'm sure Coach does not want to talk about this one right now. But we'll come back, we'll wrap it up, a couple breaks, and we'll get out of here. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
Oh.
Hey, football fans. The crunch, crack, and bang of bones go along with gridiron football. But where do you go when your bones take a hit? Turn to Stillwater's own Ortho Oklahoma. As bone and joint specialists, our board-certified orthopedic physicians join physical therapists and nurses to treat your injuries with hometown friendliness and expert care. At Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together. Learn more at orthook.com or call 405-707-0900.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
Army National Guard, you can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, and it's a final. Your Maroons win it 26-10 on a very ugly, undisciplined ball game, I guess you could say, penalty-wise for the Maroons. But played down to the competition. Give credit to Newkirk, though. They came to play on senior night, but they're going to fall to 4-4 on the year and 3-2 in district. So Perry has sole possession of second place at this point right now, and then they can definitely take a stronghold on second if they can figure out how to get to by Chisholm next week.
Isn't Chisholm undefeated though right now in district if they win tonight? So.
Oh
yeah, they'd be tied with
Tennessee,
whoever.
Tennessee
that one
Chisholm.
team.
So they're in second right now. If they can figure out how to get back to the way they were playing before and take down the Longhorns next week, senior night, they could have a strong, big stronghold on second place. So right now they get the full 15 district points because they win by 16. They win 26-10. And Mike, are you ready for stats? Or
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and go through the stats. Go through the team stats first, and then go individually for the Maroons.
Okay, I'll pick out the offensive, defensive MVP too.
Go for it.
See if you agree. Let's see, total yards for the away team. So Perry had 343 total yards, 194 through the air, 149 on the ground. They had all of our touchdowns, getting ahead of myself, were four on the ground, so we had 4. 5 big turnovers, 9 penalties for 70 yards. That is what you call ugly, and that has to change. Time of possession total, 27 minutes, 22 seconds. I like that. Possessed it almost 7 minutes longer than the other team. That's always a good recipe for success. The other team, speaking of Newkirk, home team, 118 total yards. So I think they got 15 or 16 offensive yards in the second half. Good job by the D. That touchdown, of course, was the interception by Johnson. 45 through the air, 73 on the ground. No touchdowns on the offense. They had 2 turnovers, 7 penalties, 54 yards, and possessed at 20-38. Individually, let's see, Dawson was 17 of 35. Incompletions just below 50%. Not terrible, but the 3 interceptions is something he's got to work on. That I think one might have been tipped. I can't remember, but wasn't that wacky play at the end with Byer. But he had 194 yards. Hatfield on the ground, 29 carries, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. He is my offensive player of the game. First start at running back on the year, and he gets almost 150 yards.
Definitely agree.
5 per clip. He had other good candidates as well, because Sweet had 8 receptions for 79 yards. Dale had 7 receptions for 93 yards.
Let's get Braden, too. When Ryan went out with the injury.
He did get the touchdown, yeah.
Braden just came in.
I want to put Braden as my defensive
I agree with
player because he had 8.5 tackles, a couple pass deflections, and was just, played a great game. I mean, overall, we could split it with Hat and Sweet if we wanted to.
We'll just do offensive and defensive.
Okay.
I totally agree with that. Good call. So, offensive player of the game tonight will be Brian Hatfield, the senior running back, stepping in for the injured Colby Mendenhall. And then your defensive player tonight, Braden Sweet, the number 1, the senior, as well, doing a really good job stringing out plays and coming up from a safety positions and cutting off corners and everything. Colton Sparks really never got to the corner tonight. And that was a key. That was one of my keys to not let him get in the corner. I didn't think he would be because of the speed of Perry's defense.
Right.
And it proved me right. So, but anyways, go ahead and go over the stats here.
All right,
You
I
already
just did.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where's your head?
I don't know where my head is. I guess we're gonna go take another timeout. We'll come back and we're not gonna have the coaches up here, so we'll come back and we'll talk about the Chisholm Longhorns a little bit. Come back and then wrap it up, and we'll get out of here. Listen to Perry Maroon football on Triple Play Sports.
We now take you on a musical journey.
I'm Lori Pierce with First Bank and Trust Company. We've been providing sensible home mortgages to your friends and neighbors for years. We can help you find the mortgage with the right terms just for you. We're committed to helping you with a broad range of programs and personalized service. Call Michelle Woods or me today at 580-336-5562, or you can apply online at bankfbt.com or with our convenient mortgage app. First Bank and Trust Company is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
To win football games, it takes great coaching, hard work, and talent. To stay in business for 19 years, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry has valued its customers, providing them with friendly, outstanding service and the best prices around. Our customers tell us we're a comfortable place to buy a car. If you haven't experienced the Vance Perry difference, come by for a visit. You'll be glad you did. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
What if we got rewarded for every good decision?
Dinner. Meal needs a vegetable. Check.
Amazing.
Vegetables cooked with a healthier oil instead of butter.
Fantastic.
Replacing bad fats with healthier fats, like those in canola or vegetable oil, is good for your heart. Take up the challenge for good health, because the you of the future will say,
Fantastic!
Visit heart.org/face the fats. Canola Info proudly supports the American Heart Association's Face the Fats campaign.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes. From headlines to classifieds, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook. The Perry Maroon Postgame Show is brought to you by the Womack Insurance Agency, Farmers Insurance Agent, Steve Womack. The Womack Insurance Agency is located at 223 Delaware Street in Perry, where you can call Steve at 580-336-6300. Steve also invites you to visit his website at www.farmersagent.com/SWomack. Farmers Insurance, we've got you covered. Don't make fun of me. Welcome back to Newkirk,
Sorry,
Oklahoma.
boss.
Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we're getting ready to wrap this one up. 26-10, Perry victorious over the Newkirk Tigers. Newkirk will fall to third place. Perry is in second place right now, as we're going to go ahead and say Chisholm just killed Pawnee. We don't know the score, but we're just going to go ahead and say it. They're 7-1, 4-0. So we've got a two-way tie at the top with Hennessy and Chisholm. Perry now in second place by themselves at 3-1. Newkirk 3-2. Perry overall 5-3 and 3-1 in the district. So let's talk about Chisholm, as they're going to come to town with a 7-1 record, 4-0 in the district, and they're going to pose some problems on offense. They've got bigger kids. They've got a very good quarterback that can pass the ball. Right. They've got big receivers as well. Austin Swan gave us fits last year at Chisholm. Had a really big game. He's a big physical receiver for Chisholm. They run a lot of jet sweeps, a lot of misdirection. It's going to be a challenge for Perry, but you know, he can only play this poorly so many weeks, you would think.
Yeah.
And hopefully, maybe with senior night looming next week, you've got a big senior class that wants to go up on top and has a chance to finish second in the district. Maybe that's going to be something that propels them for the rest of the year.
I agree. I think it almost has to be, because if we go to Chisholm next week, we play bad against Chisholm, another stout opponent. In the back of your head, you're thinking, "But geez, we struggle against better teams, and we beat the teams we're supposed to, but can't beat the good teams." And that kind of you go to Alva the next week, I think we'll win, even though it's way out there too.
It's a 7:00 game too, so we're gonna have to get there earlier this time.
Man, and that you go into the playoffs at that point, obviously, and you're thinking, boy, whoever we play, just behind the eight ball already, because they'll be a good opponent. They will be. And so you need Chisholm. You need to go in there for confidence more than anything else against a good opponent. I don't know as much about Chisholm as you do, because I missed that game last year, and I haven't watched much of their film yet this year. But I do. I've seen rosters that Max Preps had, and they are big. You're right, and they like to run it. As far as I know, they can run it pretty well. Much like Stroud, I would think, maybe. Is that a good assessment?
They're more of a Texas Tech kind of offense.
They don't run the ball?
They do a lot of jet sweeps, a ton of jet sweeps. They
love
to get their yards on those jet sweeps. I can't remember the name of the kid that runs them. Taggart Brown is the transfer quarterback from Stillwater that has been there. His second year.
Wow.
He's been there from Stillwater. He transferred to Chisholm. So he's got a really good arm. He's smart. Austin Swan, like I said, he's a physical receiver. And if he gets matched up with Liam Clausen, Taggart Brown is going to put the ball on the money. That's going to be an issue if we have Clausen in space against Austin Swan. So we're really going to have to watch that. One thing I'd like to see more of, though, I liked Braden Sweet in the backfield tonight. When Hatfield got injured, that brought you another dynamic.
Yeah, he's fast.
That brought you some more speed. That brought you Colby Mendenhall-esque speed.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
Newkirk didn't know what to do with it when he came in because they weren't expecting Hatfield to get hurt.
Yeah.
So maybe that's another wrinkle. You get him on some more misdirection plays and get him more involved in the offense. I don't know. We'll have to see what Coach Bennett comes up with and Coach Landers and Lindsley. And the defensive game plan is going to be key with Coach Young as well. But we will be healthy with the exception of Colby Mendenhall. And hopefully we get Austin Reyes back. We missed him a lot tonight.
Yeah.
He was a big component that we missed tonight. Hopefully we get him back next week because we really need him. But, those things and more are, Perry, you've got a chance now. You've got the shot to get second in the district and host. That's all you can ask for.
That's you get to host if you get second?
Yeah, you get to host. That's all you can ask for. Now you just got to go and execute and do it.
Right.
And you haven't looked good at home except one game.
Yeah.
So it's got to be in your minds like, okay, especially for the seniors, this is my last go-around.
No, absolutely.
If we don't get to host,
yeah,
we've got to look better.
Right, that was big when we was in school, too.
But that's looming next week, and that's kind of a preview that we wanted to talk about going into next week. But Perry wins it tonight 26-10 and sets in second place in the district right now. So we're going to take another timeout. We'll come back on the other side of the timeout, wrap it up, and get out of here and get you set for next week. You're listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports.
So we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work. Because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
More than 1 million wild animals are killed each year illegally. Poaching is a major threat to our country's wildlife. I'm Tom Barry. I'm an actor with a desire to preserve living space for wildlife. The Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust does just that. Works with private landowners to protect wildlife, to preserve natural habitats. To learn more or to work with the Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust, call 800-729-SAVE. That's 800-729-SAVE, or visit wildlifelandtrust.org. Thank you.
When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra. A real person. Don't buy from an 800 number with a voicemail menu. The Womack Agency is here to help you with all of your insurance needs, auto, home life, and business. You can visit them at 623 Delaware Street right here in Perry, Oklahoma, or call them at 580-336-6300. You can also visit their website at www.farmersagent.com/S-Womack.
Hey, welcome back to Newkirk, Oklahoma. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. We just got a compliment on the band.
Yeah, they did. They just said band's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Some gentleman walking out of the booth.
That's
the band's
nice.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. We really appreciate that comment, and we do have a terrific band for the size of town we are and the class we are. Coach Henderson. I did that again. Mark Henderson, the band director, does a really good job of the band program, and once again they're continuing the tradition of those state championships. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We're going to get set for Chisholm next week. They're going to come to town with a 7-1, 4-0 record most likely, because I don't see Pawnee even sniffing being with them tonight.
If they do, that would be
if
Hail
they
Mary
did,
play.
then that was the upsets of all upsets. So anyways, that's the opponent next week. Senior night at Danielsfield, 7:30 kick, 6:45 pregame. Also wanted to prepare you 2 weeks down the road. Alva is a 7 o'clock game.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know, but we will be on the air at 6:15. So people that are going to Alva, it's a 7 o'clock game, 6:15 pregame. So we're gonna have to go early. And anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank my partner here, Mike Shaw, doing a heck of a job this year, doing
Thanks,
stats,
partner.
and he's been getting accolades from all of you guys. I appreciate you telling me how much of a great hire he was and giving me props. No, I'm kidding. But it really helps to have somebody that's been on the gridiron as well. To be in the booth, and Craig did a wonderful job last year too. I'm not going to discount that, but having you up here with the insight on the defense, because you're a defensive guy, that just adds another element and another dimension to the broadcast. So it's awesome that you're on here and you're doing an awesome
Thanks.
job.
I'm trying to do my best.
Also want to thank Kevin McCoy back in the studio. Jordan Woodward over here, my station manager, he's the Newkirk play-by-play guy, so he's doing his work over here just 2 doors away from me. Thank you, the fans. Thank all of our sponsors up and down the line. And if you want to become a sponsor for basketball and wrestling, please go to CampbellCommunicationsOK.com, click the contact page or the tab. All of my contact information is there. Campbell Communications will be relocating to Stillwater in the next month or so. I might have a stop in Perry before I can get to Stillwater, but we will be going to Stillwater, so it's going to be closer. We'll be able to do a lot more things with Penn Network as well, home games, home matches, all that good stuff. It's all coming down the pike. We have so much we want to do. It's not even funny, and we're happy that you are giving us input and are happy with the product, and we do it all for you guys.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and the kids on the field.
And the kids on the field, and we love it.
Yeah,
we get to see the kids progress.
This is
we get
amazing.
A relationship with the coaches. We get to meet all kinds of people, opponents, and our own fans.
Absolutely.
We appreciate everything that you guys tell us, and if you have any suggestions, we're open. Tell us anything you want to see on the website or here, whatever. So, but with that, we're going to go ahead and close this out tonight. The final score tonight was Perry 26, Newkirk 10. Perry moves to 5-3 and 3-1 in the district. And keep it right here next week. We'll be on the air at 6:45, 7:30,
6:15.
No,
7. Oh yeah, dang it! I went the 2 weeks. I was already dreading it.
We'll be on the air at 6:45 pregame, 7:30 kick for senior night against Chisholm. Until then, you've been listening to Perry Maroon Football on Triple Play Sports. Good night, everybody.
We now join Fox. Thanks for listening to Perry Maroon Football. Perry Maroon Football has been brought to you by